away, waiting for that green light to say we are going. And we are on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we are back for another A-League stream where we've got an actually very interesting clash today. Very interesting clash that I'm actually really looking forward to. We have got Western United and Central Coast Mariners doing battle at Central Coast Stadium here. Obviously, the Mariners are the surprise shocks of the season alongside the Raw, but the Mariners are definitely surprising greatly because obviously they've been very, very average for a long time now. So now it's going to be interesting to see if this team can actually continue and remain consistent and remain up the top end of the table. Now, obviously, as a Brisbane Raw fan, I don't want them to win today. I want Western United to win. But then again, I kind of want to draw here as a Raw fan. I kind of want to draw, but I just want a good game. And I think it will be a good game regardless. I think this will be a good game no matter what here. I think we're definitely going to be seeing a game that the Mariners, they'll probably defend more of the time, more so than not. The Western United are obviously a much faster team, a much more pacier team, and have a better attack than the Mariners. You know, obviously Alukuwal alongside Matty Simon up front for the Mariners will be difficult to see them scoring against this Western United defense. But in the same sense, the Mariners have continued to prove me wrong, continued to prove everyone wrong. And if they win today, they go back to the top of the league. Now, obviously, it's not really top of the league. They would be 2 games ahead of the Raw and 3 points ahead, but they'd be 2 games in front. So yeah, it's a bit of a difficult game here to predict, but I'll go Western United and I will say 2-0. It's says, what's your score prediction? I'm going 2-0 Western United. But there's all chances that Alukuwal can get on the score sheet here and make it a 2-1 game Western United, or even hold out for a draw. But I will go and say Western United should be getting the win here. They should be getting the win here. They are the better team overall, and they haven't had the best start to this season, but this will put them into the top 6. If they win this game, they get into the top 6, and they'll take that. But Central Coast's starting lineup today, they've got Bitter Giddy in goal with Negro, Tongic, Rolls, and Clisby as a defense. De Silva, Bazanic, Sensness, and Janota in the midfield with Orena and Simon. So they're not even playing Alukuwal today. They got him on the bench. So they're playing a 4-4-2 like normal, obviously. But Alukuwal usually starts for them alongside Matty Simon, but not today. Today is it's not him. So next up, Western United starting lineup here with Kurdo as the keeper. They've got Calva, Uskok, and Vujika as their defense with Imai, Lustica, Diamanti, Sanchez, and Payne. And then obviously Berisha and Guadalajara will be starting here alongside Berisha today, which is good. I like that. They've got 2 up front now, but they're obviously playing a 3-5-2. 3-5-2, so they're really obviously their midfielders also play a bit like a wing back situation as well with their 5 in the midfield. So it's not really 3 at the back, but it technically is 3 at the back. Riso Dow says Central Coast Mariners 3-1 or 2-0. Big call. Wow. Western United are the better team here. If they lose 2-0, there will be an overhaul of that system. Obviously, the Mariners, if you've watched all the games this year, you know that's probably not a realistic scoreline unless you're a Mariners fan. But based on their results, you know, it's definitely arguable. But in the same sense, you know, it shouldn't be happening here. It definitely should not be happening. Pete Ferrer says, hey, hello, P. How you doing, champion? Getting excited for a new season coming up? Oh, yeah, baby. I can't wait, son. Can't wait for the new season incoming of the Rugby League. Aiden Barr says, I think the Mariners will win 2-1. Oh, big call. But they could do it. They could surprise me, but I don't think they're going to beat Western United here today. I think Western United will get the win. That's not just because I'm a Raw fan. That's because Western United have been unlucky so far this season and should be higher up the table than they are. But they're just finding a bit struggle in regards to their attacking. Yes, they scored 5 goals against Perth Glory, but that also is against the Perth Glory, the worst defense in the league. Pete versus who I win? I'm taking bloody Western United here, mate. Benny33 says, did the Jets win? Yeah, they won 1-0, mate. They were the better team too. Melbourne City, the chopping block is coming for Paddy Kisnorbo. The chopping block is coming for Patrick Kisnorbo. But here we go, guys. The game has started. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're damn well new around here. We do every single game. Tomorrow night, we've got Sydney FC versus the Wellington Phoenix, and also the Super Bowl tomorrow too. VX Doorbell says, hey man, how are you? Going all right, mate. Just watched a pretty decent Newcastle Jets win, which was very, very, very good for that team. And it proves to everyone who watches my power rankings and proves to everyone who watches my streams that when I say the Jets aren't that bad this year, you got to listen because they're not that bad. They got a good win there. Very nice, confident win against Melbourne City, who, although aren't looking the greatest this year, still should have been winning that game, regardless. Aiden Barr, I would agree with that one. He says Western United are too comfortable with Berisha, to be honest. Yeah, like I said in the power rankings, and like I say in my streams, they need to move on from Berisha. But then again, I think he's going to get on the score sheet today. I think, as I've been saying that, he'll get on the score sheet today, and that'll basically keep Western United chugging along with him. They have played Guadalcina up front alongside Berisha today, which is not normal because usually they play Berisha up front by himself. But, I think that today will be a good day for him against this Mariners team. And here we go, Western United here with a chance. They're going to whip this little bad boy in here. And no, cuts back. Is he going to whip it in? No, that was pretty poor. See, the thing is, another thing that really makes me think West United will win this game and win this game well is the fact that they will dominate possession in this game, and also they have the pacey attack, and also they will move the ball around nicely through the midfield. I just think this is a massive mismatch for the Mariners. I think the Mariners have been good this year, but I think this game is an incredibly large mismatch, and I find it very difficult to see them getting a win. Maybe a draw if they're lucky, but I find it very difficult for them to actually get a win against West United in a massive mismatch game. Aiden Bass says Berisha needs backup. He does. Well, that's why they're playing Guadalcina today. That's why they're playing Guadalcina. And obviously, if they don't work out, they can take off Berisha for Pierres. Because I believe Pierres would be on the bench here today for Western United. It Split says, are you keen for the FFA Cup? I don't think that comes... I think it's called the Australia Cup now. I don't think that comes up until next year. I don't think that is this year, isn't it? Well, this year, but late this year, isn't it? I'm looking forward to getting to some vlogs and that. I want to get back to Olympic. That was a really good vlog that I did there with the Olympic FC in Brisbane. Obviously, I'd love to get to like a Marconi or some NPL team here in Sydney as well, which would be awesome for an FFA Cup, Australia Cup vlog. But yeah, no, I definitely like watching all the young youth talent and the young talent in the NPL that are probably going to be second division teams in the next 2 years. Not promotion relegation yet. That's still about 6, 7, 8 years away. Probably 8 years away. As they were saying, 2029, 2030 is when they'd be looking at promotion relegation. But second division, they're trying to get that started by literally next year or 2 years away. Jean Capate says, who do you think can win? I think West United 2-0. I think West United 2-0. And honestly, it could be 3. I just think that this is going to be their breakout game today. I get a good feeling about West United today. I think this is their breakout game. And people start to realise that, it's a bit unrealistic. And we've obviously seen the start of this game so far already as well, that West United started off dominating this first 3 minutes. I think people just don't watch enough of the Mariners to realise that their results haven't been that great. They won 3-2 over Melbourne City, which was fine, but they also were 2-0 down in that game, and Melbourne City collapsed. Melbourne City collapsed, and also Melbourne City, as we just saw, losing to the Newcastle Jets, who are second last. It's not that big a result compared to what we saw last year. The only really good result on merit this year has come against Sydney FC for the Mariners, in my opinion. Outside of that, it's nothing really been too impressive. So if they win today against a team that I really do rate going forward, I think that I'll start to believe in them a lot more. Chance here, it's going to be a goal. Goal. There we go. And guess who? Oh no, wow, it's not Berisha, sorry. It is Tommy Oscock. So 1-0 West United here. There you go, lads. 1-0 West United here early days. Great goal there. I told you, they're going to win this game and they're going to win it well. This is a good team, lads. It's a good team. You watch their football and you can see that they were very unlucky against the Melbourne Victory. You watch their football and they were very unlucky against Melbourne City. You watch their football and they've been very unlucky so far this season. They scored 5 goals against Perth. I'm telling you right now, they'll score a couple of goals today as well. So 1-0 Western United, and there we go. Hey, Noddy, I would disagree on Western United to win 5-2. I would say that I think that they're not going to give up 2 goals to Central Coast Mariners. I think Mariners, their attack through Matty Simon, and also not Kowal today. I can't remember who is there up there alongside Matty Simon today. But I don't think the Mariners have that good of an attack as well. Their defense is usually quite good, and their midfield is okay. But their attack is pretty bland. That's why they don't win as many games as I would actually. I think if they had a good attack, they would be a genuine top 6 contender and a genuine top 4 contender. But because their attack still struggles, that's why I still have massive judgments about this team. But as we've just seen, 4 minutes into the game, Western United have gone up 1-0 here. And I can't see Mariners scoring more than 1 goal today. And I think Western United's defense is too good to be giving up a goal here to Mariners. I honestly think that, yes, people look at that 5-4 game against Perth and are like, wait a second, why are you saying Western United's defense is good and they've given up 4 goals to Perth and 2 goals to Melbourne City? The 2 goals to Melbourne City were very late on for one, and that was just a really random game, that one, because Western United played well. And that 5-4 with Perth, Western United, that defense was a shocker because both teams' defense was a shocker. Perth's attack is great. Western United's attack is great. And the wavelength was just attacking football on a beautiful day down there in Melbourne. So, unfortunately, if you haven't watched Western United so far this season, you'd probably think their defense isn't that great. But, we saw last week against Melbourne Victory, they got a 0-0. And it was unfortunately their attack that didn't fire. But, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain that West United win from here. I know it's only 5-6 minutes into the game, but I did call 2-0, and I did say I wanted to tip it 3-0, but I chose not to. VX Dorba says, well, Central Coast Mariners have a good run. They've had a good run against some teams that haven't been that great. I want to see, and this is what I say every stream, there's 3 teams that I need you to do well against. Now, the Mariners have beaten one of those teams, which was Sydney FC 2-0, and I always give them credit for that. But Sydney FC at the time were also struggling. They're starting to come out of their early season struggles now, as we've seen. I think tomorrow will be a good test, actually, to see if they've come out of their early season struggles against Wellington Phoenix, who aren't that great, right? So, Mariners need to play Brisbane Roar and Perth Glory for me. Brisbane Roar, the most well-rounded team so far in this competition this year. And then, obviously, with Perth Glory, the best attacking team by a long way. They've already beat the team that's back-to-back champions, but they've had troubles. So if they can beat another one of those teams, I would start to really genuinely worry about the Mariners going forward. But still a lot of judgments on this team so far. And a bit sloppy there from Tongic as well. So 7 minutes gone here, and that's going to be West United now with the ball. Hayden only says Perth Glory win the comp. I don't think so if they don't get a better defense. I only think they win the comp if they get a better defense. If their defense gets sorted out, then yes. But I don't think that their defense will get... I think it's a Brisbane Roar versus Sydney FC right this second. It'll change next week. It always does. I'm the one on stream, so I have to say something. But in the same sense, it will change all the time. But right now, I would say Brisbane Roar Sydney FC, which will be one of the greatest grand finals that we will see. I'm not sure if Brisbane can win it, though. I'm not sure if Brisbane can win it. But then again, they've been proving me wrong. I'm a Raw fan. They've been proving me wrong. I didn't even think we made the finals this year. But obviously, we've been able to figure out a way to get our attack going. We've got a great goalkeeper, great defense, great midfield, but it's the attack that was struggling. But this year, they're just flying. They scored 5 goals yesterday. They scored 3 goals against Victory the first time. They scored 3 goals against Adelaide. They scored 2 goals against the Jets and weren't the greatest team there and still won. That's it's a big competition this year. Lots of teams actually can win it. I honestly think Western United is so underrated right now. People aren't talking about Western United. I'm telling you right now, Western United will be a top 4 team this year. They'll be there alongside Perth Glory, Brisbane Roar, and Sydney FC, and Western United. That's my top 4 right now anyway. It could easily change, but right now that's my top 4. Great 7 says, who is the best player in the league, mate? Diamante? It depends on the position, man. It depends on the position. Depends on the position, man. If you ask me positional player, I'll answer it, but... based on this year, Diamante's been good, but midfielding wise, there's actually quite a few that's been very good so far this season, and it's gonna be Western United's ball here. Mariners have a little bit of positivities in this first half so far, but in the same sense, not too much. I am nervous about the current positive feeling around Central Coast after this game. I'm not gonna lie, I said 2-0. But I honestly think it could be more. That people, because they don't watch every game, they're going to tell me that Mariners are better. But Mariners could easily still come back here. They were down 2-0 to Melbourne City after, 25 minutes? But that was Melbourne City. And not a team like Western United who can punish you in the attack. Can punish you. Aiden Barr says, my top 6 is hopefully... Mariners number 1? No way. Brisbane Roar... hold on 1 second here. There's a potentially yellow card here. No, he's just getting the referee's talking to Gotchena. He's saying, buddy, hold yourself up, son. Don't you get too angsty. Mariners, Raw, Western Sydney Wanderers, Sydney FC, Western United, and MacArthur. You haven't even added Perth there, Aiden Barr. What the shit's that? Where's Perth? Perth will still probably be about 4th, 5th because their defense is that shocking and their attack won't have a good game every single game. But in the same sense, Perth will definitely make finals. There's no way I'd be putting in Wanderers over Perth, and there's no way I'd be putting in MacArthur over Perth right now. MacArthur don't look like they're making finals as we currently speak. They don't look great. Firstly, they've never won a home game yet, and secondly, they're really struggling to score. And then when they do score, like last night, they still give up 2 goals to a team that doesn't know how to score. So they gave up 2 goals to a Wanderers team that can't score, whilst scoring 2 goals. To help them, but they finally get going on the attack, and it still doesn't go through for them. So there's question marks. There's question marks about every single team. It's definitely question marks long term. Oh, they're checking to see if this is offside, but it wasn't. Kept on by the Marin right at the bottom. Aiden Barr says, I excluded Perth Glory because after that Adelaide game, I don't see it. What? They won 5-3. Oh, they won 2-1. They won both those Adelaide games. What are you talking about? They won both those games. I say this all the time. A championship team wins games that they didn't play well in. They didn't play well against Adelaide. They did in the second half. I disagree in the second half. Second half, Perth were very well rounded and played very well and deserved the win. The first half, not so much. But the first game against Adelaide, they actually won that game realistically 5-1 before they gave up 2 consolation goals in the 90th and 91st minute or whatever to Mohamed Toure. You know, that fight, really, you should be looking at that first one as a 5-1. And in the second game where they won 2-1 the other day, you know, they still were the better and clearly better team in the second half. Oh, Mariners here with a chance to Silva. To Silva with a rocket of a goal against the Melbourne City, by the way. Aiden Barr, that's right. CJ Moxley says, early score prediction for this game. My one is West United 3-1. Yeah, I went 2-0 before the game, but I also said 3-0 was a possibility. And a great touch here for West United. Clearsby unfortunately loses the ball there, but he gets back nicely. Diamanti now gets it across. Guarishin has not been too bad in this opening 11 minutes here, 12 minutes. Diamanti gets the ball out to the left-hand side here. Brisbane Raw Post says, Vic easy winning the league. Melbourne victory. Jeez. Good luck. Good luck. That's going to be a corner here for... No, it's a goal kick, sorry. Goal kick here for the Mariners. Goal kick for the Mariners. Aiden Barr says, Perth Glory are okay, but my top 6 can change. I would hope so, because I think MacArthur have been very, very shithouse so far. The only thing going for them right now is their defense, and they still gave up 2 goals last night to a team that can't score goals. So I'm not too sure why you have Mariners and MacArthur there just yet, because they're not looking like they're changing. Derbyshire's not working for them right now. And the wonder is, they look bog standard too. Like, who's there? Unless Duke comes in and has an absolute flyer, Abini and Simon Cox, I know he might have scored a goal last night. I think he did. But Abini and Simon Cox don't look that great. So I'm not too sure why you would have a teams that can't score. Like, this is your opinion. It's all your opinion. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not too sure why you would have teams that can't score there, can defend but can't score against a team that cannot defend but can definitely score good 3, 4, 5 goals a game. But from time to time, we'll lose as well because they won't have a good attacking game and we'll still give up a couple. So that's why I still have them about 4th or 5th or so. Jimbo Rooster says Sydney FC plays. Sydney FC play tomorrow, mate. They play Wellington Phoenix. Should be an easy, not an easy game. It should be a very interesting game to see where Sydney FC are at and if they're back from their early season stutter. But guys, don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. Obviously, we did stream the game beforehand, but this will be the last game today. We will be streaming tomorrow for the Sydney FC Wellington game and also the Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the Buccaneers. Mariners here with the ball at the halfway point. And a lot of people slipping over today, which is odd. It's a very beautiful day up there. Very beautiful day in Sydney and also in the Central Coast. And out to the wing here. And over the top. Chance. No, we'll go out for a corner. Yes, corner. We'll go out for a corner here. So 14 minutes gone. Just 1-0 West United. Scott Langridge says, thoughts on the Phoenix for this season? They're not making the finals, man. And the other reason they're not making the finals is because they're not playing at home at any stage and they don't play well in Australia. They've got a good team. I like their team. They attack well, but unfortunately, they're not going to be able to prevent. They're not going to be able to get enough results this year for me to see them in the top 6, which is a big call still because they have a really good team. You know, Ulysses Tavia is a nice little player there. But I think tomorrow will be a good telling point for where they are. I think tomorrow. Oh, chance here! No, cleared away by West United. Nice clearance there by West United. I think tomorrow against Sydney FC will be a really clear telling point about where Wellington Phoenix are at right now. TJ Moxley says Jets to finish last, in my opinion. No, I disagree completely. I think victory definitely last. I think, yes, obviously the Jets have played 2 or 3 more games than victory, but the Jets, honestly, they just came off a win against City. They got a draw against the Wanderers beforehand, and they won against Wellington Phoenix. So they haven't lost in like 4 games. Whilst the victory just got absolutely walloped by the Brisbane Roar yesterday, 5-2. Also got beaten by them 3-1 earlier. Lost to Adelaide United 1-0, and Adelaide aren't that great. You know, Melbourne victory, I don't even know if they like, at the moment, I can't see them getting many points to actually, muster up alongside the Jets. So, no, I have the Jets second last, so not too far off. But I would definitely have victory last as we currently speak. But I do a power rankings every Wednesday, guys. So on Wednesday, you'll see the updated power rankings from last week's. Spencer Adignos says, crazy Raw game yesterday. Thanks for the stream, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, good game. Loved it. Good game. Good game. But Raw still haven't really played anyone of unbelievable quality just yet. So there is definitely still worries about the Raw boys. But I still think they're definitely looking good compared to what we all had in pre-season, like I said. So, corner here for the Mariners. I can't wait to get to a Mariners game, though. I haven't been to that stadium yet. It looks beautiful. Oh, that's a good ball. That's a goal. Oh, wow. It's off the... Oh, it's off the... It's in the... It's off the goal. It's 1-1. No, he's offside. What's happening here? It's a whistle. Is it a goal? Is he called 1-1? I heard a whistle. Is it a goal? Or yeah, it is. Okay, so Matty Simon scores the goal there. I don't know why the referee blew his whistle. Why the referee blow his whistle there? It ruined the goal. So the Mariners will score here. It is 1-1. It's just an all-over-the-shop goal there. And there you go. So it is 1-1. Mariners do equalise here. Why the hell is the referee blowing his whistle there? Because usually they blow the whistle if he's offside or anything, but you couldn't be offside in that situation. So goes down, hits the post, and then, yeah, that was just a good goal. Why is the referee blowing his whistle? There you go. So great goal there. Bounces off the post and comes straight back to Simon and then just deflects inside. But, you know, there you go. So 1-1 and it's a tie game. It's a tie game. Buddy, straight up. Look at him go. Matty Simon. You got to love Matty Simon, though, getting on the score sheet already. Matty Simon's been so good. Not so good. He's been so good in his career, I guess. He's done really well for the team. So every time he gets a goal, you got to be happy for him because he honestly puts everything on the line for that team. Every single game. So West United don't usually defend well from set pieces now, I realise. They really aren't great from set pieces. They're good in regards to the actual flow of the game defence, but not when it comes to set pieces. Brisbane Royal Post says we want Western to win. No, I know. I don't think Mariners do win. But I did say to nil, so fair play. I'm already wrong. I'm already wrong there. I still think West United win, but that was a nice goal there for the Mariners, despite the fact they haven't been unbelievable to start this game. West United have started off the better attacking, but it's only been 18 minutes, so there's a long way to go, and we could actually see quite a few goals here. If you got on the over 2.5, you're looking the goods right now. You're looking the goods. Very close game there in the NBL too, between Melbourne United and Perth Wildcats, the two top teams there. Gumby66 says, I haven't been investing in A-League in like 4 years. Who is West United? They're a new team from last year, man. They're like Geelong. They're basically like the Geelong area in Victoria. So you wouldn't know Macarthur as well. Macarthur is southwest Sydney. So basically Western Sydney Wanderers area, where they play out of Campbelltown, which is where the Tigers play out of. But West United play out of GMHBA Stadium, Cardinia Park, where Geelong Cats play out of. But yeah, they came in last year. This is their second year in the league. And Macarthur's first year is this year. Lord Zachary says, Sydney Scorchers won last night. Sydney Scorchers did not win. The Sydney Sixers won last night. There's 12 teams, Gumby 66. Great 7 says, Raw Sydney is shaping up as a really interesting game in 2 weeks' time. Going to be a reality check for both teams. Looking forward to it big time. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be vlogging it. I won't be streaming it. I'll be vlogging it. I'll be at that game. Looking forward to that one. Very much so. That'll be my first Brisbane Raw game this season. My first Brisbane Raw game since about December of 2019. Because of obviously everything going on. So, I'm very much excited with that. Gubby66 says the City FC is still the dominant team in the league. Not this year, but they've won the last 2 years in a row. Yeah, they've won the last 2 years in a row, but not this year. They haven't been. Brisbane Roar and the Mariners are the two teams that are setting the pace as we currently speak. But the Mariners, don't believe that they've come in and they're just absolutely unbelievable yet. They need to be winning this game for me to really be convinced. Like I said, if they win this game, they convince me that they're actually a team. If they even compete, I'll be happy to say they're a good team. And right now, they're competing quite well. Yes, CJ Moxie, I do agree. Yeah, well, I don't know if Brisbane Roar can go the distance, but in the same sense, from what we see right now, yeah, Brisbane versus Sydney would be an awesome... Oh, Mariners here, get the ball out the left. Oh, go! Oh, save! Bro, no! He should have gotten a goal there for the Mariners. It should have been 2-1 Mariners. This is a very exciting game. 20 minutes in, 1-1. That should have been a goal. Should have got the ball out to the left-hand side. Didn't do it, though. Cut back inside. Could have easily had a goal there if he goes left or right. But Arena, unfortunately, couldn't put it to the side of the keeper, and it's going to be saved right away. Wow. Wowee. Patercat says, Mariners have been doing this with hard work. They have been. You're 100% right. They're trying to prove people like myself wrong, and they're doing a good job of it too. I can admit when I'm wrong. I love to admit when I'm wrong because it obviously means that a team is improving, especially unless it's about the Broncos or United. But I love to be wrong all the time because it just shows that this team is improving from where they used to be. They've had some serious struggles over time. They've had some real serious issues with their organisation, and the Mariners have been a laughing stock of Australian sport for the last decade. But it's good to see them starting to try and get out of that little situation, because a healthy Mariners, a healthy Central Coast is a healthy A-League. And that's the video that you might have just seen come out on BKR Clips, actually. You might have seen that video just come out. Brendan Westling says, I feel filthy wanting Western to win this desperately. Yeah, as a Brisbane Roar fan, yeah, definitely we want Western United to win this. I think they do, lads. I think they do. But 21 minutes gone. Smash the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And also, don't forget, BKR Clips, the pinned comment in the chat. We post all the clips from these streams so that you guys can check it out if you miss a stream or miss an important topic. I put the stream clips up on that channel. But Mariners here. They're away. De Silva. De Silva here. De Silva. De Silva. Oh, chance for the Mariners. Oh, it's blocked. Chance for the Mariners again. Oh, it's still here. No, my God. This game is crazy right now. Western United now going to clear this one away. And they're going to break way down the wing. They're going to break way down the wing. This is their ball. He's having a chance. If you have a shot there, there's a chance. Oh, Tongi. Oh, that's a free kick. That's a free kick. Shoulder to shoulder, debatable. It was still, we'll call it shoulder to shoulder, but it was debatable. I do not support. Who said I support Liverpool? I would no way. I would rather bloody throw up in my mouth and then eat it again. If I were to be a Liverpool fan, holy shit. No way. That makes me sick. How would you even say that? Please don't actually advise people like I'm a Liverpool fan, because I am absolutely goddamn not. Lord Zachary says, I can't believe tomorrow's the Super Bowl. I reckon the Buccaneers might win. I'll be streaming that one. I will be streaming that one tomorrow. Patercat says, this round in general has been great. Yeah, it has been. It has been. The Jets one was a bit of a bland result, but in the same sense, it was a good result for the Jets, and I did enjoy that win for Newcastle. But it wasn't the greatest of games, but still a great result for the Jets that is, surprising. Mike says 3-3 is back again, buddy. Please no. I'm not saying the moderator thing again, because I actually genuinely think this could be 3-3 at this rate. At this rate. That was a shot from past halfway there for the Western United. So the Lord Zachary says, is Tom Brady playing tomorrow? Well, why would he not be? Why would he not be? Marianne Douglas says, I missed 20 minutes and already 2 goals. This was meant to be a 0-all draw. I never thought this was a 0-all draw. I said 2-3-0 to Western United. I never thought this would be a low scorer. I never thought this would be a low scorer here. I guess 2-0 is relatively low, but in the same sense, I never thought that would be 0-0 at all. No way. Not with the way Western United attack. Not with the way they bring their pace to the game. No way. Brisbane Royal Post says, you are mate David's side. It makes me sick. Gumpy66 says, yes, he is. I'm what? I'm a what? So 24 minutes gone here. It's just saying, says, let's go United. Who? United who? Oh, please don't tell me you're talking about Manchester United. If you're talking about Manchester United, you guys are absolutely dog shit. Gumpy says Bray's playing. Yeah, like who? Well, I don't know why you would be asking if Bray's playing, Lord Zachary. Of course he is. And they're not going to be putting in, who is it? Is it Jameis Winston? No, Jameis Winston's at Saints. Who's the backup quarterback there? I don't even know. I can't remember. You better hope I see the old tomorrow Brisbane Royal Post, because otherwise your season's done. Hey, Liverpool fans, you better hope that I see the L tomorrow, because otherwise your season is effed. I'm serious too. Like, tomorrow's your season. Tomorrow is your season, not our season. Tomorrow's your season. Great 7 says, what need playing Gabbett? Jeez. Hold on. West United here, chance. If they whip it in. If he's going to whip it in, he's going to whip it in. He's going to whip it in. Oh, unfortunately, nothing's going to happen from that. Great 7 says, what needs to be happened for the team to get relegated from the A-League, mate? No, there's no relegation promotion. Not until about 2029. They want it to happen in 2029, though. Chance here for Urena, but the ball will go out here over for a throw-in. Gumby says, why sadly? The reason why he's saying sadly is because I said Liverpool have to win tomorrow, otherwise their season is done. If City win tomorrow in the Premier League, that Liverpool season is basically done. I'd say basically is done. United obviously begging for City to lose too, because the game's in hand for City, despite being on top of the table. Everyone's hoping that probably Liverpool win tomorrow to keep City in check. Otherwise, City will run away with this. It's looking likely too at the moment. So that's why he's saying sadly, because he's a Liverpool fan. So he wants, obviously, Liverpool to keep it in. Otherwise, their season's more than likely done. But they are coming off a Brighton 1-0 loss. So I wouldn't be talking too much if I'm a Liverpool fan, to be completely honest with you. So it's going to be West United with the ball. Diamante gets that ball down the left. Not many attackers going up right now. Gumby says, I was fuming after today's 3-3 draw. I like that one. That was a beautiful result. Oh, man. If you're a United fan, you're going to get shit, man. You'll always get shit on this channel if you're a United fan. Giuseppe says, what do you think of Berisha's performances this game? Berisha's done nothing. As Berisha, I haven't even seen Berisha play. Berisha is playing. He's alongside Guad at centre. But I've been saying all season long that Berisha shouldn't be playing because he's done. But I haven't seen him do anything in this game. Great Seven says, nobody likes Liverpool. Yeah, no one likes Liverpool. Gummy says, City. Mate, have you not been around this channel? Of course I am. Petticat says, Berisha hasn't scored. Yeah, no, Berisha hasn't scored. He hasn't done anything. He's not even been good off the ball. I look a lot off the ball. Most people watch the way the ball is. I look a lot off the ball and where players actually are, rather than just the basic of the ball movement. Because if you look at the ball movement, you don't actually get to see the attacking creativity. You get to see the creativity from the person displaying actually passing the ball, but you don't get to see the creativity from the team in general. Like, you look right now where Berisha is. If you look up there where Berisha is, he's a little bit past the line, so he's trying to make the Mariners think to go back and bring him back on side. It's just the way that you play. It's the way that things come into the motion because, if you look straight at the ball, you're not going to see the off the ball play like what Berisha was just doing to really trick the Mariners into, bringing him back on side with a run, but then obviously he's in a good position for that run. Jimbo Roos says, W League, Sydney FC 2, Melbourne City 0. There you go. Nicholas Daisy says, no. Oscar Berg says, I really do reckon Mariners will make the 6. I think if they can get a result in this game, it'll make me believe. If they get a result in this game, they'll make me believe. But with Melbourne City failing, it opens a spot. It opens the spot with Melbourne City failing. So if Melbourne City are failing this much, and this is the only reason I really think Mariners will make it, I think that because Melbourne City are failing, they could honestly genuinely miss the top 6 because Kisnorbo is a horrific manager. They need to get rid of Kisnorbo immediately. Otherwise, they are done, Melbourne City. Because Kisnorbo is horrific. I've honestly never seen a worse manager since since Moyes at United. But then again, Moyes at United should have a statue. Patercat says, Tongyik may be looking to break through to the Australian squad with how he's been performing. Oh, he's been unbelievable, Tongyik. Ruin Tongyik has been the best player for the Mariners all season, in my opinion. So, West United here with the corner. 28 minutes gone here, guys. 28 minutes gone. Sport actually says Melbourne Victory are underrated. We can still make it. Melbourne Victory are horrific. Melbourne Victory look like they're going to come last. I said last before the season. Still saying last. Especially with the Jets winning today too. So United here going to whip this ball in here. West United! They're going to clear that one away there, Mariners. Still going to come away here for United back in the side. That's a good whip in. Oh my God, it was on target. It was a nice shot there from the header from a standing still position. But unfortunately, will be saved there by the Mariners. And Cavill will not be able to get that one. Marianne Douglas says, how good is Sydney in W League? Nicholas Daisy says, as the season going so far, who will play in the grand final? Brisbane Roar and Sydney FC? So far, Brisbane Roar, Sydney FC. Oh, wow. See, that was lazy there from Mariners too. Patercat says, Jets vs Victory was the grand final match 3 seasons ago. Feel weird now. Yeah, I know. The 2 teams who are going to come last and second last are the 2 teams right now who were in the grand final in 2018 when Melbourne Victory got a bullshit win in the grand final. Grand final win that I think is as useful. Oh, no, I think it's more useful than the Astros World Series, but in the same sense, it's still similar-ish. That wasn't Victory's fault, though. That was just the VAR being a piece of shit. Fortnite Boy Gamer says, hi Blaze, hello mate, how you doing? Christian Fan says 1-1. It is 1-1 now. I don't think that we're going to see no goals the rest of this game. Both teams are attacking strongly here. Mariners are attacking, and so is West United. And West United will continue to attack the whole game because that's their gameplay anyway. So, CJ Moxley says Mariners fans finally appearing after they're going well. I did actually have a clip on BKR Clips about this. I put a clip out about how the fact that Mariners fans are bandwagoning at the moment. But hold on one second here. But everyone does this, is what I'm saying. If you want to know what I'm saying about that, check out the clip on the channel, BKR Clips. But, yeah, there's a lot more Mariners fans now than I've seen in the last 10 years. I haven't seen this many fans come out for the Mariners since I saw them play us in the grand final in 2011-12. How was there no free kick there for West United? They didn't want the advantage, though. They wanted the free kick. That's a horrible refereeing mistake. They wanted the free kick. What's wrong with you, referee? Are you bloody alcoholic, man? What the shit was that, referee? They wanted a bloody free kick. They literally slowed the ball down and just stood there and looked at the referee. Like, if there isn't, that is the biggest sign of we want the free kick. Like, how could you honestly not give it to him because of the advantage? You bloody stupid, mate. You bloody stupid, mate. So 31 minutes gone here, still 1-1. Lord Zachary says, while our time is 10:30 tomorrow, it'll be 6:30 in America. Yeah, is it 10:30 the game starts tomorrow? There you go. Oscar Burke says, if the Raw got 4 spoons in the last 5 seasons, I think they would have had a limited amount of fans at home games. Every club in the A-League has bandwagons. Well, that's literally what I just said, like word for word what I just said. So I'll agree with you because I just literally said that. But yeah, every team in every single country in every single sport has bandwagons. You know, you go and have a look at the Bulls. The Bulls, even though that they still get decent crowds, you know, they still don't sell out their stadium. You know, I was there a couple of years back. You know, they don't sell out their stadiums. You know, the Cubs are one of the only teams in the world that still sell out their stadiums regardless. Even when their team is not that great because of the history, I guess, and because it's such a good day out. Besides that, you know, majority of sports, like look at the 49ers, they've got a historical supporter base. And they, the other year, like 2016, was it? 2017? They were horrific and literally got like 10,000 fans to a game, which is a lot for Australia, but in A-League, I guess, but not a lot, but a decent amount. But for the 49ers in that stadium was not great. And that's going to be a free kick here, West United. Grade 7 says, speaking of referees, who do you rate as the best ref in the league? None. Fortnite Boy Gaming says, the Mariners' defense is the best. No. The best defense in the league for me is the Wanderers, despite the fact they gave up 2 goals yesterday. I think the best defense in the league right now is the Wanderers. Or MacArthur. I'd actually go with MacArthur. But they gave up 2 goals yesterday. I know they gave up 3 against Sydney FC, but that was because firstly they had a red card, and secondly, that was a messed up game due to the prolonged break at halftime, due to the weather, and also the fact that Sydney FC obviously were trying to bounce back after no one believed in them from their start of the season. So I can forgive that one based on the red card, but obviously, yeah, I think MacArthur overall have one of the better defenses, if not the best defense in the league, especially with Federici at the back too. Brisbane Roar underrated in regards to their defense. Mariners have a good defense. Ruben Tongic has been unreal this year because the Mariners can't be good without a good defense because they're always going to be out-dominated in regards to the possession of the game. Pato Cat says, all Canadian hockey teams always sell out. Yes. Hockey's a good one for that, though. Hockey, even Blackhawks, they're shit and they're still getting sold out. Yeah, so hockey is a good one for that. Oh, Chancey Barisha, corner. Corner here, West United. Not necessarily Marianne Douglas, I disagree. In regards to Europe specifically, South America maybe not, but European, no. You'll usually still see with United. They haven't been great for a couple of seasons, and they have definitely not been selling out their games. You know, there is definitely Arsenal who don't sell out their games anywhere near. They sell out. The thing is, they do sell out, but they're also the members who don't go, right? So that's why you see quite empty games. So it's technically a sellout. It's not really a sellout. But West United here going to whip this ball in here. Chance! No, headed away there by the Mariners. That has to be something that is massively perspective-based. People don't realise that. Every single Premier League game for City, for United, for Chelsea, for Arsenal, not for Tottenham, Liverpool, Everton, they're always 100% sellouts, but they're not really 100% sellouts. You've got to realise this. Tottenham at Wembley got 20k in the League Cup 2 seasons ago. Bingo. League Cup, though. League Cup's, yes, I get it, but it's still League Cup, you know what I mean? It's still the League Cup. Like, no one really cares about League Cup. Like, my team has won it. Well, we won 3 years in a row now. We're going for our 4th. Like, we don't really care about it. Like, it's good to add to the trophy cabinet, but in the same sense, we are catching up, you know what I mean? Like, we have to win all we can get right now because we have to catch up for all our poor seasons, but before we got bought over, obviously. But the point of the matter is that, like, no one really cares about the League Cup, so I don't really class that one. I'm talking about, like, week in, week out Premier League games. Isaac Ritchie says, Blaze, did you watch the Big Bash final last night? I didn't. I did. I had it on the TV, just like I have the Melbourne United Perth Wildcats game on TV right now. I have it on the TV, but I was streaming last night for the A-League. I did the Wanderers versus MacArthur game. I watched the second inning, though. I watched the second innings there, and obviously Sixers with a good win there. Really solid win against the Scorchers. Marianne Douglas says, I'm biased, but Rangers are regularly full. Yes, Scottish Premier League is very good for that. Scottish, as in regards to Celtic and Rangers, I haven't seen a poor crowd. maybe in the League Cups and stuff like that, but I haven't seen a poor crowd. But that's because that league is set up differently. That league is set up differently completely. And like I said before, those teams in Scotland are very religious based. So it's basically also classed as, a religion to go. I know you'll probably be able to understand that more than a lot of other people here. The Scottish Premier League is very, and I'm not going to get into it because it is a very divisive topic, but the Scottish Premier League is very influenced by religion, especially in regards to specific teams being supported. Specifically Celtic and Rangers. Soccer Fan says the Jets have new owners. Hold on. Jets have new owners. They just announced about a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, they do. Well, they got a good win today. Got a good win, but they're not making top 6. They'll still probably come 11th. I can't see anyone below them besides victory. Pater Cat says, on average for any regular Prem game, not against the big team for Tottenham at Wembley, they'd get... Oh, hold on here, Mariners. Mariners here. Arena. And that's going to be a poor pass, and West United will come away with this one. And the rivalry games, they'd go 70k and even 80k. Yeah, so basically, this is what I'm saying. But if you saw Tottenham go down the bottom of the league, like Newcastle United are a prime example. Sunderland are a prime example. When your team is shit, people will not go. Doesn't matter how big you are, how good you are, how many tickets you've sold, people will not go. Look at Sunderland. They are the perfect example. They are a very well-established supporter base up there. Up in Sunderland. But honestly, I tell you what, that place has gone through some tough years, man. Some tough years. And their fans, although still supporting, don't go to the games. And also, a lot of them don't like to admit they're Sunderland. But, Mariners here! Mariners here! Oh my God, cleared away. I think it could be a corner. It is a corner. I will never forgive them for the G offside goal, though. And if anyone tries to tell me that G goal wasn't offside, I hate you! I hate you! He still infuriates me, 95th minute winner. That was offside, you son of a bitch. Scorchers has made a mistake batting second. Yeah, I agree. Great 7 says, what if Celtic and Rangers join the Prem? Nah, man, they wouldn't be competing with the big teams. They're the reason why they're so successful there is because they've designed that league to be just unbelievably all them, and financially as well. But overall, they'd probably be about mid-table-ish. I'd still think they're still quite weak-ish. I'd probably say about mid-table-ish. And that's going to be an easy save there. I know Marianne will disagree, but there's no way they're beating out those top 10 teams, and they would honestly struggle. Both Celtics and Rangers would struggle in the physicality league of the Premier League, which is so different to the Scottish Premier League. Scottish Premier League isn't anywhere near as solid in regards to that fact compared to the Premier League. Brisbane Royal Post said it was offside, buddy. It was offside, mate. It was offside. The bloody son of a bitch, she. Tell you right now. Great 7 says, the worst stadium support, in my opinion, is Real Madrid. So they've got a loss or two and everyone starts waving the white napkins. So plastic. Maybe overseas, man. Not at home, though. In Madrid, they adore those two teams, Real Madrid and Atletico. Atletico are very, very strong support, despite the fact that before about 10 years ago, not many people really thought of Atletico as a serious threat to Real. Even though they've always been a very strong team. Worst fans in general, fair enough, to be honest with you. But 39 minutes gone here, still 1-1. Not much has gone on in the last 15 minutes. That's why we've been kind of talking about whatever. He's very angry. He's like, no, man, no. Because who was it? Jota. Look, so he was pretty angry here, West United. My goodness me, he cuts back in here. And, yeah, he does cut down his ankle there. That would have hurt. That would have hurt. So 40 minutes gone here. Eric says, you root for Mariners? No, I'm a Brisbane Roar fan, man. I just stream every single game, so I just react to every game. But I'm a Brisbane Roar fan. Oscar Berg says, what do you expect from A-League? One club to sell out a 52k stadium against someone from like Bristol Rovers? What are you saying? I don't understand what you're saying there. What do you expect from A-League? One club to... I don't understand. Soccer Fan says there is going to be a Europe Conference League below Europa League this year, apparently. Oh, wow, there you go. Rusty says Central 3-1. You can't see it. I think Central Western United will score at least one more. It could easily be 2-2 here, though. Could he? Well, I don't know. The Central Coast Mariners defense is quite good. And so is West United, so we couldn't even see a 1-1 here. Even though both teams are attacking quite strongly. That's going to be Mariners play on here. Mariners advantage on the left-hand side. The gunner says, I don't know why Western hasn't brought on that young striker. He's a gun. Yeah, they're just relying too much on Berisha, man. They don't want to get rid of the name of Berisha. They don't realize he's done and past it. Like, Pierres should be coming on here. Pierres is one of the nice little young up-and-coming players in the league in regards to the attack. So they should be bringing him on, but they haven't been. They don't bring him on until about 65th, 70th minute, which is too late. He should be coming on at least around the 50th, 55th. And also should be starting, realistically, for me, in my opinion. But 40 minutes gone, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. And don't forget to subscribe to BKR Clips, where we post every day at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. 6 p.m., sorry, Australian time. Patacat says, you're going to head up to Central Coast for a game anytime soon. Haven't done my schedule yet for my vlogs, but yes, definitely will. Obviously, I'll be going to the Brisbane Roar vs Sydney FC game next week, though, which I'm very much excited for. My first Brisbane Roar vlog against a really good team, too. West United here, chance. Oh, Berisha! It's a goal! It's 2-1. Berisha, as I say that, great goal. You got to buddy, give it to him. You know, I just critiqued him. I just gave him criticism, but you've got to give it to him. That's a phenomenal goal there by Berisha, and there you go. Brisbane Roar post, yeah. Don't advise to. I know it's a joke, but you know what I mean. So 2-1 here, West United. Berisha there. I can keep it in line, but it will be 2-1 here. That was a nice little cut back there by West United and Berisha there to get around Tongic. Tongic hasn't been that great in today's game. Obviously, he's been one of the better defenders in this league so far. But Tongic hasn't been that great in today's game, and he got done dirty there by Berisha, and that's why Berisha's starting. Right there. You know, that's why Berisha's starting. Because of that reason. So Berisha goes bang, and West United do take the lead here 2-1. Can Mariners get more than one goal? I said they'd only be getting, maximum one goal beginning of the game, and they already got that early days. So can they go and equalise this one up? They did get 2 goals in the second half against City, but City are a different beast to West United. I told you guys, West United love to attack. Mariners have a good defense, but United's attack is so underrated, and the West United defense is also good. They are very underrated this season. But Diamanti over the top. Chance here again! Oh, it's going to be corner maybe. It will be... No, Mariners cleared away there by De Silva. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. So it is 2-1, 43 minutes gone, and West United now play out from the midfield. Declan Smith says 3-2 West United full time. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm gonna go with a 3-1 based on what I'm seeing right now, but I'm still happy. I'll go 3-1 based on. No, you know what? Based on what we're seeing right now, a 3-2 is definitely on the cards. Mariners haven't played that badly. I think West United have been the better team, though. I think West United have clearly been the better team, but I don't think the Mariners have played badly in saying that. I just think that West United is so underrated this year. So nearly at half-time, though. But then again, Mariners have trailed in the last 2 games too, I believe. I think they trailed against Melbourne City. They obviously did trail 2-1 against Melbourne City. And then they played the game before that. Who'd they play? Who did the Mariners play? Was it the Jets? No, they didn't. No, Wellington. No. Who did they play beforehand? Mariners played... I'm not sure. I can't remember who they played beforehand. But they've trailed the last 2 games at halftime, I believe. Marianne Douglas says, I hate Berisha so much. Nightmares of him. Declan Smith says, I think Mariners will get like a consolation. Well, a consolation would then mean that West United... Oh, you said 3-2. That's right. Okay, fair enough. So, good. Oh, Tongic is red card, maybe. Yellow card. Very close to a red. He went in from behind. It was a bad tackle, too. Tongic and Berisha are having a bit of a yap here. They're having a bit of a yap, but Tongic, that was dangerous. He could have gotten a red there. He came in dangerously from behind, too. And Berisha is hurting here. Tongic's having a pretty rough game. Oh, that's a tough call. You could honestly call nearly a red card on that. You could honestly call a red card on that. Fortnite by Game said he didn't touch him. He did win the ball. That's why I paid a cat. That's why I said it's not a red card. But you could have if he didn't win that ball. But still, I don't know. That's a dangerous tackle, though. A lot of the time in the A-League as well, and in football lately, if you make it, they're making it up, though. That's good from Berisha and Tongic. But if you make a bad tackle and get the ball, a lot of the time you still can get a red if it's dangerous enough. Cora says, is there VAR in the A-League? Yes, mate. Yes, there is. Fortnite Boy Gaming, it doesn't really matter necessarily if the tackle is really bad. I'm feeling you're a Mariners fan, Fortnite Boy Gaming. I'm feeling you're a Mariners fan, or you've bet on the Mariners here, because you've been very, very antagonistic towards Western United today. So 1 minute added on here, 30 seconds to go here of the first half. And Western United here to whip this little bad boy in. All right, Diamante maybe. It will be Diamante with his left foot. Good ball at the top, and Berisha! That should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. Great ball from Diamante. Fantastic. Fantastic ball from Diamante. But unfortunately, Berisha couldn't get that on target. But it's good to see that Berisha, obviously a very feisty guy, and Tongic, a very feisty, strong guy as well. He was getting pulled back there, but in the same sense, not anywhere near enough to give a penalty or anything like that. But he's pulling his chair back there, but it could have easily been 3-1. It probably should have been 3-1. Declan Smith says, Fortnite was a Perth fan 2 weeks ago, and last week he was a Brisbane fan, now he's a Mariners. Well, there you go. See, people don't forget. I forget because obviously I have a lot of comments that I go through, but, people obviously, you guys read the comments, every single one. So you know more than I do. But, wow, West United 2-1 here. Been a good game. I've really enjoyed this game, actually. West United have played really well. I think the Mariners have played pretty well too, but West United have just been that better team. Uskok with the goal. Then obviously Matty Simon got back into it, the 1-1. And then just before half-time there, Bessart Berisha makes it 2-1. And then easily could have made it 3-1 there, but unfortunately... he wasn't able to put it into the back of the net. But, West United deserved this lead at half-time, but Mariners definitely deserve to only be down by 1 and not by more. I think they've had a pretty decent performance, but Tongic just hasn't been that unreal compared. But when you're playing a team that has such an attack like Western United, this is what we're talking about, son. This is what we're talking about. The Great Seven says, last season there were many games where Western United got the lead before half-time and then it was all about controlling the game, sitting back and absorbing the pressure. That could happen here as well. The reason why I agree with that and really believe that that will happen as well, and that this game could honestly finish 2-1 or a late 3-1 goal for West United, is because West United are very good at frustrating you, holding the ball, and controlling the game, as you've just said. They control the tone, they control the pace of it, and they're very good with just keeping the ball away from you and frustrating you to the point of tears. Right? And then when you get so frustrated, you're going to make a mistake and they're going to go, boom. And there you go, Berisha scores. Or they bring on Pieris and Pieris finds a way underneath Tongic or finds a way underneath the defense. West United are very, very good in regards to this. The only problem is that West United still don't flow necessarily. They've scored 2 goals here, and I put out a video the other week on BKR Clips talking about the fact that West United don't necessarily flow from the defence to the midfield to the attack. They're very stop and start. This game I've seen a little bit better, but they've still been very stop and start here. The Mariners just haven't been that great defensively either. But West United deserve their 2 goals, don't get me wrong. But they haven't been as fluid as you really would be expecting this Western United team to go. So I think that, like I keep saying, Western United are one of the most underrated teams in the league right now. I think people are forgetting about Sydney, but I still don't think they're underrated. I think that people are overrating Mariners, but I still think they're probably going to make finals based on what I've seen so far. And I think people are overrating Brisbane Roar so far based on what we've started off with. Obviously, I'm a Roar fan, and I love what we're doing, but in the same sense, I don't think people should really be talking about grand final overall. I think that, yes, from what we've seen, Brisbane Roar from now look like they could be making the grand final, but obviously there's a long way to go between drinks. And, I don't know about the consistency long term, but so far it's looked good. So I think that that's the kind of way I'll be looking at the league right now. But power rankings come out on Wednesday. We will see another Raw game on Tuesday against Macarthur, who are a good defensive team. So we'll see if Brisbane Raw can break them down there. We're going to see Sydney FC versus Wellington tomorrow, which should be an interesting game to see where Sydney FC is at. And if Wellington can get back into the fray. This is a big game here today too, to see where Western United's at, where Mariners are at. The next 3 games are very, very important for the way that whole table looks from top to bottom. But let me know your thoughts after that first half, guys. Phoebe Moore says, do you think the A-League will ever construct a team to compete with J-League teams? Yes, I do, but it's still going to take time. They also do sneak wins every now and then against J-League teams. We saw the victory. They've made the finals in the ACL there. There are possible movements into a salary capless A-League, but they'll still be a while away. And I think the focus right now is actually on improving the youth and bringing in the talent through the NPL and bringing through the talent through a second division, which is probably going to happen within the next 2 years. So once that talent starts coming through, then we're going to start seeing a lot more investment into the game because we're going to see a better product. You look at the competition this year. This is a good product. This football right now is a very good product. So that brings in the advertisers. If people start trusting the league again, because you've got to remember, in 2016, the league, the FFA told everyone to go and screw themselves. The FFA told you and every fan who watches this game that you are a rider, a psychopath who jumps in and goes to the games and just destroys the reputation, and you're a piece of shit for what you do. That's what the FFA said. And that's why people still find it very tough to trust this league, because the FFA ran it, and that's why it's good the FFA are gone. So the league will start to build again. The fans will start to come back. You wait for the pandemic and vaccine, blah, blah, blah. I'm not getting into vaccine talk. But you wait until we start being allowed more fans into games and relative normality resuming. You're going to see this product just continue to get better. And people don't realise this because they don't necessarily watch enough games to know that overall, the league right now is very exciting. It's very exciting in my personal opinion. Fortnite Boy Gaming says, Blaze, what can I do for you to get me? No. Slippin' Sandler says, if I did that, then everybody else would do that too. Slippin' Sandler says, how many days left in quarantine? Wednesday, mate. I come out on Wednesday. So I got tonight, Monday night, and Tuesday night. 3 more sleeps. That's it. 3 more sleeps. But I'm going to miss it. I like it here. Nathan Ward says, who are you going for in this game? I am going personally for Western United because obviously I'm a Raw fan. So this will get a massive gap at the top of the league here for the Brisbane Raw, and we'll stay top of the table until we'll stay top of the table for this week. Regardless, even though we've got 2 games in hand, regardless of what the result is of this game necessarily. But if Mariners win this, they go top for now anyway. But we got 2 games in hand, like I said. So I want West United to win this, and they are winning this right now. But I'm pretty happy if Mariners win too, because I just want a competitive league. I want teams competing all over the place, and that's what the Mariners are doing, even though they are losing 2-1. Aiden Barr says the FFA was the A-League setback. The FFA is the setback. It was the setback. It wasn't just a setback, it was the. And you said the, but I'm just emphasizing it for everybody else. Paul Wilday says it's not exciting for Victory fans. Like, yes, I understand that. It definitely not, but you're going to get that with whoever's shit at the time. It is an exciting league overall. I'm not saying specifically for, teams in general. Obviously, it's going to be exciting for teams who are in the top 8 and competing right now. But overall, as the league, if you look at it from outside of the Victory fans' perspective, you're going to look and be like, wait a second. The Jets can still get a result. And they're coming in 11th against a team, Melbourne City, who everyone predicted to come first. Right? Sydney FC have struggled. Brisbane Roar have surprised. Mariners have surprised. Western United are still strong and underrated too. Perth Glory, very good attack, shithouse defence. Wanderers, not that great, but have the ability. MacArthur, have the names on the pitch, really good players on the pitch, but aren't getting the job done. Every single team has a story this year, and every single team genuinely, I would nearly cut, besides Jets and Victory, I would say every other team has a chance of making the finals this year, and that's exciting. That's exciting to see that more than just 6 to 8 teams are in it. There's literally 10 teams that could make finals, and I wouldn't argue with you. And based on the Jets' win today against City, you could even argue that they couldn't even be back into it now. Victory haven't proved anything yet, but you could even argue the Jets are still relatively in it. Not that I think it's going to happen, because obviously they've played more games than everybody else, so they're still going to be realistically 11th or even potentially 12th at this point, just depending on how Victory's results go. But you could argue the Jets are in it too, based on their win today. Avi Ray says, Central Coast Mariners or Western United is strong? ? Both teams somewhat. But I'd say Western United is stronger, obviously. Slippin' Sandler says, can't wait for the vlogs, especially with footy just around the corner. Yes, I'm confused about next Friday though, guys, because I was meant to be going to the MacArthur Adelaide game as my first vlog, but that's the night I wanted to stream that rugby league rivals, the boxing between the rugby league players with Josh Bali against Benny Hannett and stuff like that. I was going to do that, but now I didn't realize that was on, and now I realize that's on this Friday, so I don't really know what to do. It depends on if there's another game. If there's a Sydney FC game on, or a Wanderers game, in Sydney next week, I'll do that instead. Wanderers versus City. Yeah, Wanderers versus City. I can go to Wanderers versus Melbourne City as my first game. Yeah, I could go to Wanderers versus Melbourne City as my first game on Saturday and stream that game on Friday, stream the fight on Friday night. That might be my first game, actually, Wanderers versus Melbourne City. I'll see. I don't know yet. I'm not guaranteeing it just yet, but that might be my first game, the Wanderers versus Melbourne City instead. No matter what, I'll either do it Friday or a Saturday. Brisbane Raw Post says, how much did your camera equipment cost? I just use the computer, mate, right now. My camera's fine. Camera's old. I need to get new equipment. Like, my camera's really old. Turner Friend says, BKR's predictions are quite good. Maybe we should give him nickname Innocent Measures. Man, look, my predictions are okay, but in the same sense, I tipped Melbourne City to win 2-1 before. They lost 1-0. You know what I mean? Like, Aiden Barr says, need to adapt, mate. What needs to adapt? What needs to adapt? What did you say? Did you say something beforehand? What am I adapting to? Slip Sandler says, I'm looking forward to the Willie Mason versus Dido. Yeah, I like Willie Mason Dido. I think Willie Mason wins, though. I think Willie Mason wins. I think Papali. I think he beats Benny Hannon, because Benny Hannon's also a bit older. You know what I mean? But I think Papali will get that win. Justin Hodges fights, what, Scotty Prince, is it? No, Toddy Carney versus Scotty Prince. I think Todd Carney probably wins. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't really watch these guys outside of it. Aiden Busters, your scheduling. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, scheduling is going to be very difficult. Scheduling is going to be incredibly difficult with all these streams coming back and vlogs and, my normal videos and stuff. And Tana says draw. Nah. He's messaging me on Instagram right now. Hayden's at the game. He's a Mariners fan. I can't see a draw. Brisbane Real Post says for vlogging, I mean. I can't remember how much that cost. That's been years since I got that. Miro Pajic says, who will win? I think Western United. I said Western United before the game. I'm saying Western United now. But guys, it is half time. If you are just tuning in, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. Actually, let's go have a look at how many thumbs up we are on right now. We are on 68. So 2 likes away from 70, guys. Come on, let's get to 70 right now. Smack the thumbs up button and subscribe, like I said, because we are smacking it. And also BKR clips, because every 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. every single day, the most important topics go into 2 3-minute clips, and I'll chuck them over to the clips channel. So definitely get around that. But Brisbane Royal Post says, wait, when you hit 10K, does that mean you were... No, it's from 1K, mate. It's from 1K. We're not going to get into financial and stuff like that. Aiden Barr says, oh yeah, what do you think of South American players in the A-League? Good question. The reason why I think this is a good question is because I actually brought this up a couple of weeks ago. I said, why don't the A-League delve into South American market a lot more? I started to say it because I was bringing up the fact that Australia really likes to go into the Croatian market, very young players in Croatia, and they really tend to go for the very low European leagues for your players like your Perso, who came from Croatia, right? He played in the last game. Unfortunately, got injured, but he was playing because Nazarene couldn't play against his parent club. We see a lot of young European guys from that Croatia kind of area that Australia really delves into. But for me, I think South America is the best position here. Depending on visa issues, that might be a problem. But I think South America is the way that Australia should go because in Europe, even their second and third divisions are still better quality than the A-League overall normally. I think this year it's good. But overall, normally, the second and third divisions of your European leagues are still usually more quality than the A-League, right? So you go over there and you're still picking out from the bottom of the barrel. Right, you're going to Europe and you're picking out at the bottom of the barrel from the young Croatians because the better Croatians or the better Eastern Europeans or the better just Europeans in general are going to those second, third division teams, right? In all those different leagues, Eredivisie leagues or your French farmers leagues or your lower Bundesligas, even your championship, your League One, right? But you go to South America. And yes, they've got a big league there, with your Sao Paulo and your Fiorentina and stuff like that. But I think you could snatch a couple of the better players and bring them over to the A-League because then they could use that as a way to then potentially show off how quality they are, show they are the best player in the league, and then make that step up if they wanted to, right? So I think that South America is probably a better vantage, like a better place for the A-League to direct it to if they wanted to move in that direction. I really think countries are becoming more individualized as a whole right now, outside of sport and inside sport. So I feel like every country, specifically Europe as well, as in, I'm saying Europe because Europe is still basically similar. But then again, Europe is separating with United Kingdom and all the other countries there, so they're going to be separated. USA is staying on their own. South America's they're all staying on their own. Australia is definitely staying on their own right now. So you're going to see a lot more Australian youth specifically too. Right, there's not going to be as many international imports. There's not going to be as many international imports in a lot of leagues around the world. So really get excited for some more Australian talent coming through, especially with the focus on the second division, especially on the focus of the promotion relegation in the lower leagues in Australia, and then obviously with the potential of promotion relegation in about 8 years' time or so with the A-League. So it's very exciting times. But yeah, I would prefer to focus on South America rather than Europe at this current stage, to get some of the better players from there, in my personal opinion. Football says today I realised that Yule is 26 years old, but he looks 19. Yeah, I said that in the last stream, yeah. Myself and Jas were actually saying about it. Aiden Barr says Latinos need to be in the A-League. I just think South America is such a good place to go to, man. Soccer fan says, if you didn't know this, they're thinking of also doing a second division for the women with the suggested start 2025. 2025? Oh, fair enough. I didn't know that because I don't really watch the women's league, but, you know, it's because I'm too busy doing all these other sports, but the second half is about to come through here, guys. The second half is about to come on through. So like I said, smack the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. We did hit 100 likes on the last stream, and that's the first time a regular season game in the A-League. Well, this is my first season streaming A-League, guys, so I do appreciate all your support, obviously. But yeah, we hit 100 on our likes last stream, so we're definitely killing it with the likes lately. So I appreciate you. But yeah, definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button too. But here we go. The second half is about to get underway. And I think Western United do take this win, though. I do think so. I think 3-1. I'm saying 3-1. It could even be 4-1. I think Mariners' defense is too good for the 4-1, though. Brisbane posted, how do you watch EPL live? You just about to get a stream, mate. Or you can, you got Optus. Or you got Optus, which is the goods. I'm thinking I might even get Optus just so I can watch it on my phone. I don't even have a phone right now, simply because, obviously, you know, I haven't been able to leave quarantine, but I can't wait to just get back to normality. Despite the fact that I've liked it here. But it will be second half started here and the Mariners do have the ball. Football State says his goal is one of the best for illegal streams. Yeah, because it's not illegal for you to watch it, by the way. Just for anyone who wonders. It's not illegal for you to watch an illegal stream. It's illegal for you to distribute it, though. As in, like, you to be the one creating it. Sorry, not distributing it. You can share it to other people. You just can't create it and be the one actually using that stream to distribute to other people, basically. So you're legally allowed to watch illegal streams. Yeah, because you can't make a law for that. I've done lots of searching, especially in regards to those boxing fights where I would share the streams to you guys. I made sure that I was in the right there, not in the wrong. Not in the wrong. Mariners here with the ball. 46 minutes gone here. Let me know your score predictions, guys. I've gone 3-1. But it could be 3-2 too. But I'll go 3-1. Great 7 says Stajic gave a halftime interview saying he felt the Mariners were a bit fatigued in the first half. Maybe made a sub also. It does make sense, to be honest with you. You know, they haven't looked as energetic as usual, but that could also be a tactic to make, you know, West United think that they're a bit fatigued. But then again, they do kind of look like it. Brisbane Post says, I did that for Logan Paul versus KSI. Someone did off his glasses. Yeah, no, that was so funny, man. That was so funny, that KSI Logan Paul sunglasses guy. Paul Wilday says, sharing Tottenham stream should be a crime. Being a Tottenham fan should be a crime. Being a Tottenham fan is a crime. It's a crime against humanity. It's a crime against humanity, mate. Oh, look at that ball. Oh, I thought it was going down the left-hand side. If that had gone down the left-hand side, West United get a one-on-one opportunity there. So 47 minutes are gone. 47 minutes are gone. And it's going to be Mariners whipping this ball on the right-hand side. Aiden Barr says, Tottenham battle trash. Take your pick. Take your pick. So, free kick here, Mariners. Brisbane Raw Post says, being a City fan is the meaning of being bent. What's with this? It's enough, bro. Why are you going so hard right now? Your team is shithouse, Buzz. Like, if you want me to go in, like, are you sure? You sure you want me to go in right now? And why are you going so hard in on City right now? No one's talking about City. Football State says, that's true. Supporting the Tottenham scum is a huge crime against humanity. Exactly right. So, 48 minutes gone here. London is white. What's going on here? Being a bit antagonistic today, man. Calm down. So 48 minutes gone. Football State says London is blue and always will be. Let's keep it back to A-League, guys. Stop. Yeah. Enough. So 48 minutes gone, especially as a moderator. Let's relax a little bit. So Urana here through the centre. And it's going to be now West United are going to break away here. West United are going to break away here. Here we go. Chance. Diamante here. Diamante. And through potential one-on-one. Oh, corner. Will be a corner here. Benny33 says Brisbane is orange. Well, you'd hope so, considering there is no team in there outside of Brisbane Raw. You'd hope so. But that should be a corner, I think. I think that should be a corner here. So the ball goes through. Nice ball from Diamante. I'm maybe not sure what extent I might have actually put that ball over the... I'm not sure, actually. Let's have a look here. It is... No, it is a goal kick. It should be a goal kick here. Gee whiz. Aiden Barr says, I'm actually happy to see Brisbane do good. No, it was a corner, by the way. It was a corner, actually. Sorry, I thought it actually was a... I actually thought it was going to be a goal kick there. What was it? Sorry, what were you saying? Aiden Barr says, I'm actually happy to see Brisbane do good. It kind of remind me when Victory were free-flowing. Yeah, Brisbane Roar, they're back to their good old days. They really are starting to look like their good old days, to be honest with you. Great Seven says, I'm seeing on the social networks all Mariners fans are giving a lot of stick to Clisby. Interesting why he exactly is the scapegoat. Clisby's been one of the better players this year for the Mariners. Clisby and Tongyik and the Mariners defense has been the MVP of them so far. I don't know why you'd be having a crack at Clisby here. Like, maybe Western United are breaking down the wing too much here in this game specifically, but maybe that's only specifically in regards to this game and not necessarily in regards to, overall season so far, I guess. But there's an injury right now. There is an injury right now for Berisha too. They're looking at the replays here. I'm pretty certain he's fine there. I'm pretty sure that's not a penalty. I don't think VAR will be calling a penalty here. He's not looking for the ball, though. His arm is around him. His arm is around him. I don't think so, though. I think that should be okay. I think this should be okay. But in the same sense, he was in the box and did have an arm around him, but I think it should be fine. Soccer Fan says, Fremantle City have made their bid for the A-League, and if it gets accepted, it could be derby between... Nah, bros, that's not happening, mate. That's not happening. There's no way Fremantle should be getting a team. No way should Fremantle be a team over Tasmania, Canberra, a lower Gold Coast area, or even... no, sorry. Not for me, man. Not for me. I wouldn't be looking at a second... No, second division, yes. Not for the A-League. No way. That'd be horrific for me. No way. Wollongong, sorry. Yeah, Wollongong is what I was thinking about. Wollongong, Canberra, Tasmania, and Lower Gold Coast. I wouldn't even be thinking about Perth anytime soon. Not yet. Second division, yes, 100%. 100% second division, but not for the A-League. No way. That A-League bid would no way get accepted. People would be infuriated if they got into league without, those 4 teams that I mentioned getting in. Great Seven says it's just a case of Berisha overacting and trying to oversell the situation to the refs. Yeah, but he did also get pulled back, just not heavily. So that's why it's not a penalty. But he did get slightly pulled back there. Aiden Barr, Fremantle is more an AFL thing. Well, no. Well, yeah, yes, but no, that's not in regards to what we're talking about here. It's got nothing to do with it. It's just because that wouldn't be anywhere near where I'd be thinking about going next compared to some of the other teams that definitely deserve a team and deserve it way more than a Fremantle team does. Soccer fans won't get accepted, no way. No, I'm not insulting Fremantle. I'm just saying that there are other teams that deserve it way more. So 52 minutes gone here, 2-1 West United, and there's some screaming on the pitch right now from West United. Some screaming. He just sounded like he's getting murdered. Matty Simon here on the edge of the box for the Mariners, though. Inside the box. Matty Simon, no. He's going to have this ball out in the wing, though. Hi, says, do you think there will be any new A-League club soon? We've already seen, no, not in the next 2-3 years. Oh, Chansey Mariners! Oof. We've just seen one get added this year and one last year. Promotion, we've already seen enough teams get added in for the time being. All right. So that is, we're looking, oh, yeah. He was going for the ball, but that would have hurt. I understand why he's down there. Stenson just puts his foot and his boots directly into the feet there. Oh, man, that would have hurt. He does miss the ball, though. It's going to be a yellow. Oh, no, it's going to be a yellow for Western United here. Sanchez is going to get the yellow card here. Maybe for dissent, I would assume. Marianne Douglas says, if Gloria is struggling to fill a stadium, why would you add a second team? Well, I guess because Perth not exactly... Well, Fremantle is obviously a separate little area. But yes, 100%, And also, it adds so many more difficulties to the league, as in regards to, travelling for now, anyway. It's good having one team out there and one team over in New Zealand, stuff like that. It's good for New Zealand being here this year, I guess, for the league. But, in the same sense, it's too much having 2 teams over there for the time being, anyway. Owen Foley says, just tuned in. How do you see the second half playing out? I think the second half will be, as we've seen so far, pretty exciting. Maybe not as high scoring. I don't think there'll be 3 goals, but I said 3-1 at the end of the game. I said 3-1. But yeah, I think West United have been the better team, but Mariners is still very strong. Mariners has definitely proven to be at least a team difficult to beat. Regardless of your preconceived notions of them, like myself, who thought they were shit before the season started, regardless of your thoughts before the season started, they are definitely proving everybody wrong in the sense that they are consistent. Chancey Mariners. No. Mariners still with the ball after the edge of the box. That's offside, Matty Simon, I think. He's offside. Yeah. Adrian Pinochi says, come on, Mariners. Are you a Western City Wanderers fan? Buddy, I swear you're a Wanderers fan. But then again, you might be getting around Mariners because obviously no one likes West United. Kalai says 1-3. Yeah, that's what I've gone. I've gone 3-1 West United. As a Brisbane Roar fan, obviously I want West United to win this game because that gets a bigger lead up the top for us as the Brisbane Roar. But, I don't really necessarily mind. A draw would still be fine too, to be honest with you. So 55 minutes gone here. 2-1 Western United. And that'll go out for a throw-in. Here. So only 35 minutes left here. I just can't see Mariners scoring again though. Like they can, but I can't necessarily see it. I think they're going to, unless they bring on Qual. I actually think Qual could be a good inclusion here. Qual's not the greatest player in the history, but like he could actually be a nice little inclusion here for the Mariners to bring on and score a goal. Very strong up front and could really, create a little bit of havoc there for the defense of West United actually. Diamante here, though. Through ball. Oh, good defense there by the Mariners, though. West United knocking on the door here, though. Knocking on the door just outside the box. Going to whip this little bad boy in. No whip in here. No whip in here. And it's going to be West United here underneath. Chance here. And Mariners are going to clear this one away. Oh, no. Is that a goal kick or a corner? I think it's a goal kick. Kalai says total 1-3 win. Yeah, I think 3-1 win to West United too, yeah. I think 3-1 win as well. So they're going to boot this little bad boy out. I want to see Pierres come on though. Like, yes, Barisha's got a goal, great, will be. But I think Pierres should be coming on here. How was that a free kick there for... Oh, wow. I think that should be a yellow card for Matty Simon there. He just swore at the referee. He just told him to F off. That's a ballsy referee. A lot of referees would have given a yellow card there. Oh, Chancey Mariners. Mistake at the back here. Underneath. Oh, wow. Horrific ball from De Silva. Varel Sanity says, hey, man, just thinking for you, you might need an editor because your schedule is looking really hard. Yeah, I'm actually sorting something out as we speak. I've actually got something sorted out as we speak. So 57 minutes gone here, and West United here down the left-hand side. Chancey, yeah! Oh my God, Barisha was so close, literally that far away from getting the head on that one. The Great Seven says, what happened to the bandana from the previous game? I change something every game so that when I do my clips is one, and also I feel fresh if I change something. Obviously, I'm still wearing the same jumper from the last stream. I usually change it, but I didn't really have enough time, so I just changed the bandana and the hat and stuff like that. I always change something so it's at least different for the clips. And also, I feel fresher going into a new stream. It's like it's a brand new stream. West United here with the ball in. Chance, great ball. But that will be nicely defended there by the Mariners. Diamante. Oh, look at the cut. Look at the cut from Diamante. Inside corner. Corner here for West United on the right-hand side. Idris says 3-2 win. I don't see Mariners winning 3-2. Geez, West United. That's a big call to say they're not scoring in the second half so far. That's a big call to say West United not scoring in the second half. They have dominated the second half so far completely. Barisha is yapping though away in today's game. Yeah, him and Arana are having a crack now. Obviously, it was Barisha and Tongic first half, and now it's Barisha and Arana. Yes, I will be doing the Super Bowl tomorrow, James Andrew. I will be streaming that one. Should be a good game, that one. Buccaneers are owned by the same people who own Man United, so I'll be going for Kansas. But in the same sense, I do think Buccaneers can sneak it. I know Tom Brady, man. We all know Tom Brady gets it done. He gets it done, but I do want the Chiefs to win because obviously the Glaciers can suck one. So it's going to be United here with the ball, and they're going to come down the left-hand side here. That corner was horrific, but they're still going to have it. Whips it in. Chance here. Oh! Keeper save. Bergitti. Mariners here. Good pass there from Bergitti too. They're going to break away on the right-hand side here. Matty Simon. Look how lanky he is. Bloody lanky man. Look how bloody beautiful that lanky man is. Whips it in, and that's going to be nothing here. Oh, Bozanic. No. Oh, out to the edge. De Silva really wanted that ball just then. He was angry. He was angry that he didn't pass it to him. The Grade 7 says, I reckon we're in for a very interesting half an hour here. Wouldn't rule out 1 or even 2 goals. Both teams are playing really offensively. Yeah, both teams are playing very strongly here in regards to pushing forward. But I would say Western United is still dominating in regards to going forward. Like Western United, as we speak, have got the ball and they're going to have a chance at the end of this, I would safely assume. Oh, look at this. Look at this chance here from outside the box. Oh, it was a good shot there from Aranya, though. Outside the box, it just absolutely cracked it in the bottom left, but Western United will clear this one away. Jeez, had to be saved there by the keeper, though. My goodness. That was a strike. Kurto get that one away. So 2 substitutions being made here. So Bowman will be coming on here for wow, we're going to take off Aranya. Debatable. Oh, maybe because obviously fitness-wise. But Aranya's been one of the better players for the Mariners today, but he'll come out here for Bowman. And Matty Simon will be coming off here for the Mariners as well. So Matty Simon and Aranya will be coming off. And Kowal, like I said, was a good substitution. Kowal to come on here. And obviously they brought on Bowman as well. So I think I like those 2 substitutions there from the Mariners. I really do. I like those substitutions for the Mariners. So Mariners here with the ball, just outside the box. Playing well. Good defense from West United. Oh, they're going to break here. Oh, no, he clears it away. They're still going to break here. They can still break if they want it. And too slow. Yeah, too slow. Hussein says 1-3 or 1-2 finish. Yeah. Well, that's what I've gone with. I said 1-3 at halftime. Pretty happy with the 1-3 still. Footy rivals on Friday. Yeah, I'll probably do that and then obviously do that Western Sydney Wanderers game versus City. That's a good game too, Western Sydney Wanderers versus City. Very good game there. All right, Mariners here. Chance here. Just outside the box and cut it back. Damn it. Must win Western. I think, yeah, it is actually a bit of a must-win game for Western United. I would agree with that one, Kalai. I would agree with that one. Western United must win this one. Oh, good catch there by the ball boy. Look at him go. He's flying. Look at that. Nice take, mate. Bloody unreal. They loved that. The crowd went crazy. The crowd went crazy for that, and they got the goal before. And United are going to clear this one away here. Marianne Douglas says, oh no, not Matty Simon. Yeah, Matty Simon's gone off, but he didn't do too much. He scored the goal. He scored the goal for the Mariners, but besides that, didn't do too much outside. Brandon Fraser says, hey, my friend, how are you? Going all right, mate? A couple of really sneaky games here. This one's been exciting, but the last one wasn't that great. Oh, look at that catch. Great catch by the young fella. What is he, about 8 years old? Young lad there, having a bit of a ball boy experience. Good on him. Mariners here away. Mariners here inside the box. Is he going to whip it in? Oh, that's going to be a goal kick. Terrible. Terrible play. Terrible play. Kalai says, you see first, bro. First what? What I see? So Pierres will be coming on here. So I'm assuming Pierres will come on here for Berisha. I'm assuming he will come on for Berisha. So Pierres will come on for Berisha. So they're leaving out Guadacina. So Berisha is pretty unhappy to come off here. I don't think he likes to... Jeez. He just ran... He was very angry there, Berisha. Interesting. So Pierres goes on there for Berisha. I don't know why he's so upset. And Burgess will be coming on here as well for Western United. And it will be for Guadacena. So Guadacena and Berisha both come out here. Both the strikers will come out for the 2 new strikers in Burgess and Pierres. All right, so they're still attacking here. Western United still want to attack. They're not relying on this 2-1 win right now. They still are attacking. They still think that the Mariners can come back and sneak something here. They still think that this game is on. By the way, guys, 4 likes away from 80. Smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. 4 likes away from 80. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here. But we are very close to 80 likes, so go and some macaroon on that button. But this is going to be, what is it, Mariners ball here. Kowal, nice tackle actually. Kowal, I do like Kowal. Obviously, he's not the greatest player in the world, but I do like Kowal. And Mariners here inside. They're keeping the ball. They're just outside. Potential for a whip in coming up. Bazanic over the top. And cleared away. And cleared away. Easy days. Brendan Fraser says, I'm going to watch the Hawks versus Melbourne on Wednesday night. Oh, hold on 1 second here. Mariners. Oh, Kowal. Kowal, no. West United will clear that one away easy too. Just way too many bodies in the box there. Oh, nice little part. No, it's going to go out for a throw-in. It's in Wollongong. Hawks versus Melbourne. I would have absolutely no idea, bros. Hawks versus Melbourne. What is that? Like a... Oh, Hawks Melbourne. Oh, NBL. You got to tell me what sport, man. Because obviously Hawks Melbourne could also be Hawthorn versus the Demons. And that's what was confusing me. I think Hawks win that. I think Hawks win. No, you know what? I'll go Melbourne United win that. I'll go Melbourne United. Viral saying, okay, I say we appreciate your support in the A-League. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for tuning in. You know, it's not, it's good that I do A-League, because I don't see anybody else doing it. It's such a great league, but I just don't see anyone, besides Jas. Jas does it too. But I don't see anyone consistently doing A-League. I guess it's just not very well, because it's not very well supported just yet. Because of the FFA, I guess there is problems. But yeah, no one else does it really. And chance here. Oh! It could have been a goal. Should have been a goal. Should have been a goal for the Mariners. Should have been a goal for the Mariners there. Unfortunately, Bowman could not keep that down. It will go over the bar. Yes, Sylvain Sandler, the Super Bowl is tomorrow. So that's going to go well and truly over the bar there. And yeah, that's a hard one because it does bounce just up last second there. It does bounce up just last second. Very nice chance there though. All right, so they're going to boot this bad boy away here from the goal kick. There's still 25 minutes left here, so either team has plenty of time here. West United brought on 2 attackers, so they're definitely not scared. Sorry, they're definitely not afraid to still attack. They're definitely not scared to still attack here because they're obviously a little bit nervous that the Mariners could still score a goal here. They're still nervous that it still could be a chance. Bruce Ropo says, yeah, we love the A-League support. It's only Insta and Twitter that do A-League well. Yeah. Yeah, Twitter and Insta. A-League Memes obviously does a pretty good job. They do well, but, there's no content creators in regards to YouTube is what I'm saying, besides myself and Jas, I guess. Slippin Sandler says, I'm getting a feeling it might be a blowout. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know who. The fact of the matter is, I don't know who you're saying that blowout's for, because I honestly, chance here. Chance in West United. 1-on-1. Pierres. Oh, good save. It's gone right at his nuts too. I think that's probably hit his nuts, and that would hurt. Yellow card here for West United. That's a huge save there from Birighitti, though. Huge save. Something sounds says Ever team. Oh, you think? Oh, yeah, it did actually hit him in the nuts. I told you. He's down. I told you. Yeah, he's gone right into his nuts here. Oh, that's gone right. Oh, that's hurt. That hurts me. He's not wearing a box, by the way. Oh, that's got to hurt. Man, that's actually painful to watch. That is very painful. I told you it happened straight away, too. Oh, Birighitti. Yeah, I don't even know if he's going to be able to continue here. That would have really been painful. There's not much you can do with this. Yeah, what do you expect? The trainer to come on and give it a massage? Make it feel better? What are you gonna do with a shot to the nuts? Not like you can massage it to to try and improve the situation. So Birighitti will keep going here. Paul Wilder says, great save with the plums. Yeah, exactly right. James Daniel says, hit him in the crown and jewels. Sliver Sandler says, rip kids. But Birighitti's back up and ready to go here. But yeah, that's tough watching that, considering that he's not wearing it. He's not wearing a cup. All right, 22 minutes to go. Ruan Tongic with the ball over the top. Good little ball, but we'll come away for West United. Diamante out to the wing. Nope, Mariners back with the ball. I think West United are definitely hitting them more so on the counter, though. I think Central Coast are dominating the possession of the play a lot more so than West United right now. I kind of do expect that, but the pace of the game is still specifically at West United's pace because no matter what, when they do get the ball back, they force that pace again, right? So despite the fact that Mariners, you might seem to be thinking are deciding the pace, it's not really. West United here, even when they get the ball, they change it up and make sure it's played their way. Ahmad Ayadi says, what's your prediction? 3-1, mate. 3-1 West United. I think that later on they'll get a goal just to make it a sealer. I said 3-0 before the game, 2-0 before the game started, or 3-0. But I did lock in a 2-0. Obviously, Mariners scored 1. But I definitely think that West United score a goal late on. Very similar how the Mariners scored against MacArthur, actually, when they won 2-0. You know, shit game, shit performance by both teams. But, you know, Mariners basically were just defending. MacArthur in the end, and then in the 88th minute, they just countered and just put it to bed. So I think Wanderers, not Wanderers, I think West United will do that in this game and just put it to bed late on. Brendan Fraser says, do you like rugby by any chance? The Kiama 7s is on Kiama on the 27th. We're going down to watch, mate. Yeah, I think a good friend of mine, Jesse Parahi, he actually organises that, I think, or even plays for it sometimes. But yeah, no, I definitely, I'll probably message Jesse and see if that's still happening. Or still go. I might even get down to it. Depends on what's on at the time, though. Oh, Mariners here. Chance! Oh! I thought that was in. Oh my God, I thought that was in. But it will miss there from Bazanic. No, I'll check. I might check it out. We'll see how we go. It depends on what's on. But I love my 7s, mate. You guys should see my vlogs. Go and have a look at one of my intro. My intro has the 7s, the Fiji winning the 7th in Sydney vlog. That was unreal atmosphere. That was an unreal atmosphere. Oh, that was curling. Nearly went in there for the Mariners, but close. Gary Boogams, who's been the better team? West United. West United have been the better team. The Mariners haven't been bad. It's been a good game between two decent teams, and that's what's surprising because the Mariners, you know, they have definitely looked like a decent team here. And you couldn't necessarily argue to say that they don't deserve at least a 2-2 draw, but I think it's unfair on West United if they lose this because they've designed the pace of the game. They've overall had... Oh, it's going to be corner here, the Mariners. They've overall, you know, probably played just a little bit tad better. But the Mariners, yeah, like I said, they haven't been bad. But 70 minutes gone, guys. It is still 2-1 West United. Smack the thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. And don't forget to subscribe to BKR Clips too. Paul Wilday says, Mariners are dominating possession and making Western, basically making United sit back, basically, is what I'm assuming you're saying. Yes, but this game is still being played at West United's pace. Because like I said, when they do get the ball on the return, they take it away fast and make sure the game's still being played at a very fast pace, which is not Mariners football. But corner here, chance, because they've got some big Donnies in the box. Ruin Tongi could get his head on this. Potentially even Kowal. Stensness as well. I wouldn't put it past Stensness or Kowal. Oh my God, Tongic was the one who nearly put it in the back of the net, like I was saying. She is very close there. Over the top, and easy save there. Easy save there by Kershaw. And down to the left-hand side they go. See what I mean? You know, Mariners could easily have slowed that play down, but West United straight away, they're just going attack. Look at this. Like, they're still going attack. This is at West United's pace. I don't care how much possession Mariners have right now. This is at West United's pace, and this is why they're so underrated. They are such a good team. They're such a good team. But they do come against us sometimes when they play a team that just makes it and forces them to play at their pace, which doesn't happen much. Yummy Pacific says penalties. Well, there's no penalties. You don't get penalties in the A-League if you're drawing. You don't get penalties if you're drawing in any league. Only in like quarterfinals and stuff like that in the big time tournaments. Yummy Pacific says oh, that's right. Paul Wilday says Mariners are dominating the ball and making West United tired. I still think they'll equalise. Nah, I wouldn't say West United look tired at all here. I still think that, like, if they were tired, they wouldn't be playing attacking football. That should have been a free kick, by the way. West United don't look tired at all. Look at this from Burgess. Burgess is going to break away here. Through ball. Oh, wow. He's inside the box here. Chance here. Oh, my God. Into the side netting. Chance, though. I wouldn't say West United are tired at all. If you're tired, you sit back. You don't play the possession up to the front. You play possession around the defense in the midfield. But this team, as soon as they get the ball, they're going route one right now. West United are literally going route one football. And here we go again. Route one football. Again, they're just going straight to the box. Direct straight to the box. Straight up the field. And over the top here. And Diamanti, he's going to get the ball here. He's not going to have a shot, though. And it's going to be Mariners breaking away there through Clisby. Gary Boo Game says, was the Newcastle vs Melbourne City game good? Did Newcastle deserve the win? Newcastle were the better team, yes. City looked horrific. And Kisnorbo's on his last legs there at City. Don't even know if he lasts the next week or two. Especially if they lose next week. If he's gone next week, 100%. But I think that he should be gone now. Depending on his contract, I think he should be gone now. But yeah, no, Newcastle deserve the win there for sure. So Tongic here breaks that one through. And Mariners here. You're going to push forward on the left-hand side here. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong in regards to Mariners potentially equalising, but... Oh, De Silva! Oh, I think it's a corner, actually. That's where he scored the winner against Melbourne City, so I thought that could have honestly been in, but it didn't happen. Didn't happen this time. No. Not this time, my friend, Mr. De Silva. So it will be a substitution here. We will be seeing a substitution for the Mariners. And it will be Bozanic. It will be Bozanic that comes out here. So the captain will give it off to Rolls for the captaincy. And Nisbet. Nisbet will be coming on. Nisbet had a good start of the season before he got injured. Joshy Nisbet. Here we go. 3 likes away from 80, guys. 3 likes away from 80. Smack the thumbs up button. Let's get to 80. But Nisbet will come off Bozanic. And I think this is a good substitution too. I'm really liking the substitutions today from, you know... Well, I'd still say West United, but specifically from the Mariners, I think they've really, interchanged at the right time. They've really interchanged at the right time here. Kuol coming on was nice. They've just brought on who else came up in the front at the attack? Oh, Bowman came on. Hold on here, West United here, chance. And that one just now, obviously for Matty Simon, by the way. Wasn't doing that greatly. And then this one here is a good one here with Nisbet to come on. For someone who hasn't done an incredible deal, I guess. But that's going to be a free kick here, Mariners. Gary Boo Game says the Mariners changed right at the end like they did last game. What do you mean? Changed what? And ball over the top here. Chance of West United. Oh, it's going to be West United ball here. Oh, that's a bad tackle. Oh, he got the ball, actually. Sorry. I didn't see you get the ball. I thought he just dived in him there. Sorry, that's my bad. That was a great tackle. That was a fantastic tackle. Benny33 says, I think this may end 2-1. I'm still backing in 3-1. Like I said the whole time, I think that, firstly, Mariners are going to keep attacking here. They need to get a result, to keep in touch with the Raw and Sydney FC, I guess. They need a result here. But I think they'll push too many men forward, and West United will seal it like the Mariners did against MacArthur in their game to make that 2-0. I think West United will do the exact same thing and win this game 3-1 based on that. But there would be some tired legs overall, but I think that West United look pretty pacey right now. I think they look pretty fresh still, even after 76 minutes of gameplay. I think they still look pretty fresh on the ball, but Mariners here, chance here, he whips it across. Oh, that's going to be headed over for a corner. Corner here for the Mariners. Dangerous, though. I don't know why you're heading that back in towards the goal direction. If you get that a little bit lower, it'll be an own goal. So Imai will head that ball back for a corner, but geez, he shouldn't have aimed it at the goal. Daniel Carnes, I think this ends 3-2. I can't see 3 more goals. 2 more. I can't see 2 more goals in this. Then again, if Mariners score now, if someone scores before the 80th minute, I can see it, yeah. But this has been basically how the game's been played the whole game. So if they haven't scored up until the 77th minute, I find it difficult to see another 2 goals. But, it's been very attacking the whole game. And as I say that, they scored the goal. And that's why I said, if they score now, it could easily be 3-2. I said that. If they scored right there before the 80th minute, your 3-2 is on. And there we go. It's 2-2. And that's a great header too. That is a fantastic header. That is a fantastic header there for the 2-2. Look at that. Look at that. That is a great shot there by the Central Coast Mariners. There you go. This has been a great game to watch, to be honest with you. Really strong game by the Mariners, and also West United played pretty well too. But wow, that is a super header, and there was no stopping that. Not many keepers stopped that. Kuol, fantastic goal. Kuol came on too. I told you bring on Kuol. I said Kuol would... Did I not say, before he came on, I said, you know who would work well in this game? I think a Koala would come on and do nicely. I said Koala coming on would do nicely. And guess what? He puts his 4th goal into the back of the net for the season, and he did exactly what I said he would do. Come on and score. And that's what he's done. Brisbane Raw Post says, I'll take a draw. Yeah, a draw is, for a Raw fan, as long as it's not a Mariners win, we're happy. I'll take a West United win or a draw. But then again, this game's still on here. The 3-2. Daniel Bloody spot on, to be honest with you. Daniel Bloody spot on. Look at Daniel flying. But here we go. West United here. Kuol here. Kuol here for Mariners. Kuol here again. There's only 11 minutes to go here, guys. 11 minutes to go. And inside. And that's going to be goal kick. It's going to be, corner here for the Mariners. Mariners are coming, son. The Mariners are coming. The Mariners are a team that just keeps coming back in games. Multiple times this year they've been behind, they've come back to win. So 11 minutes left. Daniel Kahn says, I reckon Pierre to score off a counter. I swear you just said Mariners to win 3-2, didn't you? Oh, you think that West United... I still think West United win this game. But Mariners done very well. You know, I'm definitely past, underrating this team. I think they're definitely a top 6 team. I think they're definitely a finals team, yeah. And honestly, if they keep playing like this, top 4. Pushing for it alongside your Perth and also pushing for it alongside West United. Mariners here. There's a cross. No, pretty poor corner there. Pretty poor corner. We'll go out for a goal kick. Little Nono says, if Central Coast Mariners win, I'll legit go for Melbourne victory. Why? What's wrong? What's the matter, mate? What's the matter? Daniel Kahn said, I thought United would win because I bet on them. Oh, that's... Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, to be honest with you. Fair enough. But that's going to be free kick here to West United. I can't get over how good that header was from Kowal, to be honest with you. Kowal, honestly. Looks very nice. I like him for the Mariners. And I thought that it was good coming off the bench, to be honest, too. I don't think he would have had the same impact if he started today. I think coming off the bench was nice, and I've really enjoyed watching today's game. So, 80th minute here. It's going to be West United ball down the edge. He's going to keep that in there. Nice. It might. Oh, that's a bad tackle. That's a yellow card. No, he's going to play the advantage here. 10 minutes left. Don't forget, guys, smash the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Only 10 minutes to go. Tongic now with the ball. Very interesting game to see how this finishes out. Could be a 2-2, and either team could still win this 3-2, to be honest with you. Either team could still win this 3-2. Jeez, I'm trying to move my leg here. 9.5 minutes left. I think Mariners are definitely in the ascendancy, though. I think if West United score, like we've been saying, do need to score off the counter right now. And I was saying that in regards to if Mariners didn't score, that they would win that game 3-1 based on the fact they would be countering, because obviously Mariners are just going to keep pushing and keep dominating this in regards to this possession. The pace is still... The funny thing is, the pace is still designed as a West United pace. Mariners usually play a slow grinder game. This is not at one point being a slow grinder game. Mariners are beating drawing with West United. Oh, Kowal to goals, 3-2! Kowal. Oh my God, Kowal. It's 3-2. This is insane. Alu Kowal, the Mariners. This is incredible. This is an incredible result, and I am in shock. You got to give a clap. They haven't won yet, but what a game. And this is a team that the Mariners can actually say is a quality team who are playing in form that they're going to beat. Ahmed Ayadi says 3-2. Someone that loves you says, bruh, Mariners, god damn, yeah, come back here. Now come back here, Kowal. I told you, bring on Kowal. What did I say? I said, bring on Kowal. He is going to be good in this type of game. I said, bring on Kowal. He is going to do nicely in this game. Did I think he'd score 2 goals? No way. I thought he could have scored 1 goal, but I definitely didn't see him scoring 2. But holy damn, Kowal, super sub of dreams, and goes bang. And like I said, I don't think he impacts this game from the start. I said this before. I said this at half-time. I don't think Kowal impacts the game from the start, but bring him on the second half because he will work out with the structure of this game. But now Mariners lead 3-2, and this is a very quality performance right now. Because overall, this has been played at West United's pace, and the Mariners are beating them now. They're beating them at their own game. Reese Adair says, you gave Mariners no chance. I didn't, yeah. It's straight up, I can admit it, man. I watched all the games. I definitely don't think from what I've seen so far this season that they were going to win a game against West United, no. So no, I didn't give them a chance. But I can admit when I'm wrong, mate. I can admit when I'm wrong. I love how you've commented that as if like you're going to get at me, as if like, oh, I'm so sorry, man. You know, like of course I'm going to be able to get it wrong when the Mariners have been shit for decades, and you know I'm still waiting. I've been waiting for them to get back, and now they're finally back, and they've proven me wrong. 100%, man. 100%. Yeah, casual lads, exactly right. Mariners actually look the goods now. Paddy Cass says you just got to love the Mariners season. You do. You really do. You're really going to love how this team plays. You know, I've been not believing in them for so long, and finally, this is the game they prove it to me. They didn't prove it to me against Sydney. They didn't prove it to me against Melbourne City. They haven't proved it to me against anyone yet. This game, they've proved it to me, that they're a team in there. Do I think they're going to win the league? No, but I think they're going to be up there. I think they're a top 14 with the way they're playing. They're a top 14 the way they're playing. So Wales will be coming on here for Lustica. Nearly said Lockie Wales there. Wales will come on here for Lustica. And chance here. Oh, Western United nearly with a chance there. But Mariners, it's tough to see them losing from here. It's tough to see them giving up another goal. But they could score another goal. But now it's going to be all Western United attack. This game's going to change now. And now it's Diamante now with the ball. Oh, there's a substitution, is there? No, Diamante gets that ball over to the left-hand side. Diamante hasn't had the greatest game here. Patty Cat says, Mariners seem like that team everyone will still underestimate, even if they're first with a few rounds to go. Yeah, I 100%. It's because of the perspective of what they've been like the last decade, man. It's like with the Raw. People still think the Raw could potentially be a boring, shithouse attack team. But and I still think people will think that with late rounds to go. But at least Raw have a bit of a better reputation long term than the Mariners. But no, the Mariners in this game have definitely proved me wrong and everyone wrong, to be honest with you. There still could be 3-3 though here, lads. It still could be 3-3. It could easily be 4-2 as well. We've all seen Western United come back from a goal down in the game against Perth twice, didn't they? But I think Mariners are good enough to win this one from here. I mean, Mariners from here, good enough to win. But then again, I'm not calling jack shit at the moment. This A-League is so incredible this year. Chance here! Oh, cleared away there by Birighitti. And Sanchez over the top. That's terrible. That's terrible from Sanchez. Patty Cat says, I'm speaking from experience because I remember when that 2019 FFA Cup run when they made semis and I thought they'd all lose 3 prior games. That was the year they knocked out Brisbane Roar in penalties, right? I think so. That was at Redcliffe and we played them and we lost in penalties to the Mariners. I think. I'm pretty certain. But, geez, here we go. So, goes over there for a goal kick, and they're just going to soak up the time here. 5 minutes to go here. Still 5 minutes to go, and there'll probably be a good 4 minutes added on. So, still about 9 minutes to go of the game. But, wowee. Casual Lads FC says, if Wellington win tomorrow, all 3 Victorian clubs at the bottom would love to see it. Yeah, wow. That's a change of scenery. That is a change, especially considering I think Western United are a good team. It is crazy. It just is. The Mariners have just outplayed them today. Mike says, finally 3-3 is back. Yeah, 3-3 is potential. Thank God I didn't say I'd give you a moderator if it was 3-3 today. I did yesterday, but it didn't get there. It was 2-2. But I didn't say it today, thank God, because there's still potential here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Mariners playing Mariners playing Perth Glory or Brisbane Roar. I think Brisbane Roar Mariners will be a very good game because I think they'll both equal each other out. Kind of corner here, Western United, dangerous here for the Mariners. Western United coming strong. They're going to be bringing on Milanovic here, Milakovic. Oh, no, Milanovic. Sorry, I don't know why I said Milakovic. All over him, Malaka. So Milanovic will come on for Connor Payne. Connor Payne didn't bring the pain today. He's no Maxi Payne. Alrighty, so 86 minutes, 46 seconds gone here. A whip in here from Western United from the corner. Over the top. Good chance here. Oh, cleared away by Mariners. No, good defense. Very good defense here. And Western United clear it down to the right-hand side. Oh, good chance. No, straight to the keeper, though. Carol Mariners says, Brisbane Roar win and Brisbane Roar and Mariners, the old rivalry coming back. Yeah, I know. I know. Slick Day says, anyone know where to watch the game? KO, man. That's how I watch it. If you're not in Australia, then My Football on YouTube. But if you're in Australia, then I don't know many streams that you can watch it illegally on. Kowal here for a hat-trick. Substitute. Oh, free kick. No, he's dived, apparently. Apparently, they're saying he's dived. Oh, good tackle. But it's going to be Western United now with the ball. Oscar Berg says, feel like the Mariners have an all-round well-balanced side. I still think there's trouble with their attack, but in the same sense, they've scored 3 goals in this game. They scored 3 goals against Melbourne City. You can't doubt them anymore. You can't doubt them. It's like Brisbane Roar. You can't doubt them in their attack anymore, despite the fact you still want to doubt them. You still want to doubt the attack here for the Mariners. But the fact is, they've scored 6 goals in the last 2 games, and the only loss they've had this year was against bloody Wellington Phoenix of all teams. The Phoenix of all teams. Out of all teams, the Phoenix. Oh, like shit, man. Like, out of all teams, the only team they've lost to is the Phoenix. That'll do me. Casual Lads FC says, you can tell Mariners are a team. They have developed together and have a set goal they all want to achieve that should never be underestimated in sport. Bingo, mate. Bingo. And that's why, and that's why I say in this game, they have proved me wrong. Straight up say it. Straight up say it. And I'm happy to say it. Like I say all the time. If I am wrong, I will admit it. But I can guarantee you that 99% of A-League fans out there, including Mariners fans, didn't believe the Mariners would be this good this year. And didn't believe they'd be top 6 worthy. But right now, they are top 4 worthy. Right now, they're playing like a team that genuinely could push for a top 3 spot. And it's a healthy competition with a healthy Mariners. And Mariners are breaking away here. There's a minute to go of the game. Mariners could seal it here. Make it 4-2. Mariners could seal it. Chance here. Oh, cleared away there by West United. Oscar Burke says, with Iranian's experience up top and the energy from Kowal off the bench ain't bad. Yeah, I like Kowal. I do. I thought that, like I said, good not starting him, but he's coming off the bench. In this game, he worked well, though, against Western United's kind of defensive structure. Overall, Kowal is still, a bit of a, I guess, I would still say he's an average striker, but he still gets, with this team, he becomes quality. With this team that he's playing with, it really works his style. Free kick at Western United, by the way, and that will be a yellow card here for Tongic, maybe. Isn't he on a red? He's on a yellow. It's going to be a red here. Oh, no, it's going to be... Who's getting the yellow? Oh, it's going to be Birigidi. He gave away yellow. I thought he was giving that yellow to Tongic. I was like, he's already on a yellow. That's a red. But Birigidi will give away a yellow card for kicking the ball. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow night I will be streaming Sydney FC going up against the Wellington Phoenix. Very interesting game there. So don't forget, subscribe if you're new around here. But the 90 minutes has gone. Western United chance. Birigidi. Oh, his own players messing up there, but it will be cleared away by the Mariners. Casual Lads FC says if they hold on, they are 3 points away from equaling their points tally from last season. That's crazy. That is crazy. So there is 4 minutes. I said 4 minutes on the dot, and there is 4 minutes on the dot here. So Birigidi's going to go down here. I think he actually is hurt here. So we have no idea how long they'll be added on now. He's going to sit here for a good 3-4 minutes. So this might go for 100 minutes, this game. This may go for 100 minutes. Aiden Barr says Wellington will win tomorrow. I would love to see it, but I don't think so. I definitely do think he does get... It is Tongic, and his head is a big head, so it could hurt him. Could hurt his stomach there. Marion Douglas says, yay, draw. Draw? There's no draw here. There's no draw here. The bloody Mariners are up 3-2 right now. So I guarantee that it will probably go for an extra minute and a half. I think an extra minute and a half or so in this game. Because obviously, Birigidi went down there. And he only wasted about a minute or so. And that's going to be West United here. Chance. Oh, Mariners clear it away. And it will be a throw-in. Throw-in here with the Mariners. Tell you what, though, Sydney FC don't look that great this season. So I'm telling you, there's a couple of teams that could definitely sneak it above them. Sydney FC definitely look bang on average this year. So it's going to be very interesting to see if, this Mariners team can long-term compete with them. Brisbane Roar can long-term compete with them. Perth Glory can score as much as they need to compete with them. Be very interesting because Sydney FC aren't that great. Petticat says, Mariners time wasting per usual from any team. Yeah, this is pretty bad time wasting, though. It's so obvious, this one, compared to, at least some teams try and make it less obvious, but, they've gone down 2-3 players in the last, a minute. Oh, chance here. Oh, jeez. I just don't look like scoring right now, to be honest with you. They're attacking, but they don't really look like they've got an attacking threat. Coro says, how many added minutes? It's going to be a free kick here for West United. There is 2 minutes left, but there'll probably be about a minute and a half added on. So there's 92 minutes gone here. There's 4 minutes added on, but I would assume due to the injury that we'll probably still see. Oh, chance here. No, that's going to be whipped away there by Mariners. Mariners defense, and that's going to be Kowal. Kowal's away here. Kowal's away. He could seal it. That's a great play. Hat trick. Do it. Oh, Mariners. Oh, good tackle there. But Mariners still saved. Oh, this is outrageous. The Mariners are playing well. This is unreal. Oh, that's going to go out for a corner. This is crazy here. The atmosphere at Central Coast Stadium right now would be wild. It would be wild. Jeez, look at this performance, though. You've got to be happy for him. You just do. Even as a Raw fan, you've got to be happy for this team right now. Yeah, it's a great header. And, geez, that was a good play by Kowal. Kowal's been fantastic. Kowal's my man in the match, to be honest with you. Even though he came on as a super sub. By the way, thank you for subscribing, whoever just subscribed. 12 likes until 100, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. 12 likes until we hit 100. Let's see if we get the hunchy hunch. Patercat says Hayden is at the game, isn't he? Yes, but he came on here saying something about the fact that he's not really vlogging. Why? It was always going to be a good game here. That's a free kick here for Remy for West United. 30 seconds left here of the minutes that have been actually added on here. Oh, it's a throw-in. It's a throw-in, apparently. It came on, he wasn't vlogging. I don't know why. Why would you go to the game and kind of vlog, but not vlog, when it was always going to be a really good, fun game to watch? Like I was saying before, like this is going to be always going to be the game of the round for me. Well, not game of the round, but interesting game. I didn't know how to read it, and there we go, Nisbet here, have a shot. Chance here, Mariners. No, terrible there from Bowman. Terrible. And that's going to be whipped down here. And Mariners down the back. This is a really fun game to watch, though. But West United aren't coming back here. This is all Mariners right now. Kowal, free kick. Beautiful play by Kowal. Kowal's got to be man of the match. Malcolm says Mariners getting better. They've gotten better, mate. They've gotten better. Very good performance in today's game. So there's about 30 seconds left here, and that's of the extra part added after what I said. Patacat says that should end the game. Yeah, really, that should, because they're going to put this ball in the corner here. There's a good atmosphere there, considering there's not many people there. It's a good atmosphere. That's what I'm saying. A good central coast is a very healthy A-League. So Negro will come off here for Miller. Miller will come on here. Liam Miller, I've actually interviewed him on the channel before at the game where they beat us in penalties, actually, in FFA Cup. But like I said, guys, we will be streaming Sydney FC versus Wellington Phoenix tomorrow and also the Super Bowl. So definitely subscribe if you're new around here. And that's going to be West United still with the ball. No. Oh, good play. Good play here by West United, actually. I don't know if they're going to end it yet. I don't think they're going to end it yet. It's been a minute added on here. West United have one last chance here. West United breaking away. West United actually have one last chance here. No, it's going to go out for a throw-in. How long has that been? And the referee calls it. There we go. Game over. Wow, what a game. That was honestly a fantastic game. And what a result there for the Mariners. What a result there for the Mariners. You have to commend them on that performance. So, wow. Obviously, guys, as every Wednesday, we do a power rankings, and I can tell you right now, the power rankings would be completely adjusted right now. Completely adjusted from last Wednesday. We will see some movement. Everyone that bet the over 2.5 all weekend happy. Yeah, lots of high scoring games here, except for the City versus Jets, obviously, which was 1-0 Jets. But yeah, wow. That was a big game for the Mariners. That really proved me wrong and proved a lot of people wrong, and I love to see it. I love to see it. Even though I'm a Raw fan, and that obviously makes Mariners first, not really though, because Raw are 2 games behind and just need to win one of those games to be top of the table again. But it's a great result for the Mariners. Keeps them at the top for now until, you know, we see potentially Raw and also Sydney, who are behind based on games behind as well. So I'm going to jump off for now. Streaming tomorrow twice. Plus, we've also got the NRL positional player video for the Centres with Hayden, actually, with the Entertain House. But yeah, so on Wednesday, that's when the power rankings come out. But I'm going to jump off for now. So I appreciate you guys as always, and I will see you guys next time. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Eat a dick, Liverpool. See ya.